Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and we're doing a horoscope live today, which I'm really excited about. So I thought it was about time I brought some horoscope readings back. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be doing a horoscope weekly reading, hopefully every week, and we'll see how we get on. And what we're going to do is, in this reading, we're going to go through every sign, and we're going to do guidance for you and your sign, and then after, we're going to do your person's sign and what they're going through. So we're going to do like a general reading for the week ahead for you, plus a message from your person, and then we're going to focus on their sign and their life and what they're going through and what they want to share with you too. They give me some fear. So I feel this will perhaps help you watching to release any fear and to feel stronger about your situation. I'm going to use various decks of cards. I've already listed them in the description box below, and I'm going to go through every sign, and hopefully my amazing moderator Victor will come in at some point and timestamp everything. But we're going to go through from Aries right through to Pisces. We're going to start with your energy, and then we're going to connect with theirs after. So obviously they will come into your general reading anyway, but I'm going to keep this like about your general life and your twin flame journey. So it's going to definitely be about love anyway. And then we'll connect with them directly after. So I'll probably be live, I don't know, 2-3 hours. We'll see how we get on. So just be aware if you are tuning in with me live, that this is actually a horoscope reading, not a Q&A. Okay, I'll be live for Q&A tomorrow on Friday in real time for the 1010 portal, and this energy is going to kind of cover the next week, so over the weekend going into the week ahead, so we'll see. Okay, let's start then. Let me tell you what cards I'm using first of all. Hey Lisa, great to have you here, honey. We're going to bring in the answers from above for the angel guidance. I'm going to bring in my deck, the Almost Tarot. I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine Tarot and the Divine Ascension Journey and the Message Tarot. We're going to bring in the Dark Truths, the Masculine Tarot and Ascension Journey, and the Masculine Tarot as well, and the Dark Truths come to light. So lots of cards, but I'm using them for different parts of this reading. So we're going to start with your energy. Remember, this is not a Q&A, just so you know. We're going to start with your energy general for each sign, and then we're going to connect with your person's sign after and do their energy. So that's what we're doing. Shall we begin then? I'm so excited. It's so nice to have you all here as well, guys. So welcome, Lisa. We've got Anne in the house as well. We've got Rock. Welcome. What am I doing? I'm doing a horoscope reading, okay? So we're going to start then with Aries. So let's start with Aries. So if you're an Aries watching, if you're an Aries, if you're connected with an Aries, obviously you can watch this for your person if you're cross-watching. But I'm going to do their signs separately after. So we're going to go through all the signs first of all to connect with your energy, the viewer who's watching. And then I'm going to connect with after your person's energy, your person's sign, okay? So we're going to start with your energy first of all. So I want to just have a general look at what's going on with you for Aries. Thank you, angels. Cards are on fire straight away, okay? So first of all, this is the main card here. You've got power. So I feel you're stepping into your power right now, Aries, okay? You're stepping into your power. You may be feeling stronger, more intuitive. You may even notice that paranormal activity that I've been talking about in readings lately. So you may have noticed that you've had some power cuts going on or some surges of electricity, or maybe you've just been feeling a lot of kundalini rising between you and your person in general, but lots of fire and passion. And power, strength, integrity. So I definitely feel you're in your power. Now I just want to see these are, memories can also bring up that power. So you may be perhaps looking at pictures of your person on your phone and it's bringing up a lot of power, kundalini. I feel they're definitely watching you because you are about to move into reunion if you're not already. And remember, everything you're going through right now is part of your spiritual growth. So if you're confused or you're struggling, just know you are being directed and you are safe. And also that there could be family issues going on. So you could also be spending time with your family. You may be trying to manifest a family. You may be trying to create things in your life right now. So that's a big side of things ahead, especially if you're wanting a family. Yeah, you've got the Fool. So you're definitely in a powerful energy right now. I feel after all those cards we've just connected with, this is really the card for you. Okay, so you're in your power. You're taking chances, moving towards new things. lots of new opportunities coming in around you, and that's putting you into a powerful energy. So new beginning ahead. You may also be really excited about the new year, about what's coming in, okay? So we've got replace doubt with faith. This is your guidance for your sign. So this is a horoscope reading, just so you know, everyone watching, okay? This is for Aries right now. So anything you're going through, replace doubt with faith, because when you're in doubt, it brings up struggle and you lose your power. Remember, you're in your power right now by having faith. So faith will bring power in for you. So that's your angel guidance. Whatever you're going through right now, replace any doubt with faith. And that could be about your journey itself. It could be about you. You know, what's your guidance right now? What's the guidance for you? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Perhaps you're in your head thinking, when are they going to reach out to me? And it's going to happen spontaneously. You won't be expecting it. It will take you by surprise. Could happen any time. Could happen any time now. There's also a fast energy as well. So I feel that the message is they are going to reach out. There is hope there. Look at all the stars. So focus on the good things. Remember who you are. You're magnificent. So you're perhaps thinking, when will you reach out? And if that's on your mind, then we're going to connect with their signs after. So I'm doing your sign first, their sign after. I am going to do a message for you in this part of the reading, though. Just want to see what's going on in your connection, because obviously you're wondering when you're going to reach out. So many of you are either out of communication, wondering when they're going to reach out, or perhaps you are in communication, perhaps thinking, when are they going to send a message? So there's definitely a movement coming in, because you've got the 8 of Wands, so there is going to be a movement, okay? So what you need to know in your love life, in your twin flame journey is, Aries, that if you're wondering when they're going to reach out, they are going to, and they're going to reach out soon. So it is going to happen. So try and relax and breathe and replace doubt with faith. Remember your power, okay? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, you got 6 of Swords. Easier times are coming. So you can actually receive communication within the next 6 hours for some of you, if you're in contact, especially 6 days or 6 weeks. And there's calmer times ahead. So as you move forward, things are going to get easier. Now, this is a weekly reading as well, so it's something you need to know for the week. But what I'm feeling is, as you move forward into this week, and I say this week, I know we're halfway through the week, but I'm kind of doing this. I'm aiming to do these readings on Thursday. So like from now, Thursday, moving forward to next Thursday, so over the weekend. So over the next like 6 days, you're going to feel easier and feel a message on the way. There you go. So the angels are just confirming that there is going to be a message coming in. You're going to feel it. They're going to be fear. So the angels want you to let go of any fear around this communication coming, because a message is on the way. Okay, it's very clear that's what's coming, okay? So what I want to do as well is bring in a message from your person. So I'm going to use the My Dark Truth deck for this. This is for Aries. So if you're an Aries, doesn't matter what sign your person is, what's their message? Look at this. I'm realising, I know I've blocked our union, and I know I'm really only blocking myself. So what I'm feeling first of all is, if they've blocked you, they're going to unblock you and they're going to send you a message, okay, which is really powerful. So what that means is, if they've blocked you and you can feel and sense something's happening, it's very likely they're going to unblock you. So when they do unblock you, don't reach out straight away. Let them reach out to you. Don't jump in and do anything, because they may block you again. Let them come to you. But I feel they're going to unblock you. They're going to stop pushing you away or blocking you out. They're realising what they need to do now, and they know they need to move forward. So there's a communication on the way. And if you want to know more about their sign, we're going to connect with their sign after in more detail. Okay, so if there's a blocking going on, they're going to unblock you. You're going to feel a message on the way. Easier times ahead. Very clear message. I hope that helps, okay? So welcome everyone. Just to let you know, this is a horoscope reading today. So when you jump on my lives in future, please just read the title so you know what I'm doing. Okay, because usually I'm doing a Q&A. Well, I'm going to be doing Q&As, obviously. I'm live tomorrow for a Q&A, but I'm going to be doing more live readings as well. And obviously, I don't want to be panicking, thinking people are thinking it's a Q&A. No, it's not a Q&A. See? Okay, it's not a Q&A, Varsha. Sorry, I can't do anything about your super chat. I have said, I've posted it all over the comment section. It's not a Q&A. It's not a Q&A, guys. Okay, it's not a Q&A. Sorry. Okay, it's not a Q&A. Read the title before you come on. Look at the thumbnail. This is horoscopes. It's nothing to do with a Q&A, okay? Nothing I can do about donations. Okay, I'm sorry if you see donations coming in, obviously my moderators will say people are able to donate to me today, but as an energy exchange for giving you a reading. Okay, just so you know. So you're going to get a reading today, but it's not personalised reading. If you want a Q&A, that's what tomorrow's for, okay? Every Thursday now, moving forward, hopefully anyway, if everything goes to plan, I'm going to be doing a horoscope live for the week. So I've just done Aries. Okay, but if your person is an Aries, I'm going to be connecting with their energy in a minute. This is your energy. So if you're an Aries, tuning in. If you just jumped on and you're an Aries, I've just done a reading for you. Okay, and then when I've gone through all of the general signs for you watching, I'm going to do your person sign as well. Okay, so I've just said that. So it's not a Q&A. This is a reading about your horoscope. See, I'm panicking now. I think people think it's a Q&A. Okay, your person's an Aries. That's wonderful, Anne. So I'm going to be doing that later. Okay, so I'm doing your signs first, and then I'm going to do that. Okay, so Taurus, we're going to do Taurus now. So if you're a Taurus watching, okay, this is going to be a message for you coming in. So let's see what the general energy is around Taurus right now. So thank you, angels. What's the general energy right now around Taurus the bull? Okay. Well, first of all, I feel the main message is abundance, okay? Because obviously these cards as well. But the main message for you is you're going to have some abundance coming in. So you may feel abundant right now. You may feel that. You may feel like you've got more money in the bank or it's coming. Or you may just be feeling more excited about life. You're being guided to be grateful anyway. Because when you're grateful, it opens all the doors for abundance. And I definitely feel that you are attracting more abundance in. So if you are wanting more money or more success or more things, then just have faith that these things are flowing in. Now, you may be worried right now because your person may be acting a little bit indifferent. And it may be that no matter what you do, perhaps you don't feel seen or you don't feel like they are noticing you, but they are. Okay, they notice that you are in your abundance. So what I'm feeling is someone is watching you right now, and they may be acting indifferent, like they don't care or they're not around you, but they see and recognise how abundant you actually are. Okay, so they can see you in your power. So I feel this person seeing you having a glow up or perhaps seeing you doing your thing, and they're like, whoa. So even though they're acting indifferent, because you may be posting things on social media, you may be showing yourself to the world, and you're thinking, why isn't my person noticing me? Maybe everyone else seems to be noticing you, but nobody, you're thinking this person isn't. But they are. They can see that you're in your abundance, okay? And that's because you've been working on self-love. So this is definitely what you've been guided to do right now, to work on self-love. It's probably easier if I just hold the cards up so you can see them. But working on self-love is going to open all the doors for you. So you've been working on yourself. You've been healing yourself. And that's been stepping you forward into this life of abundance. Yeah, moving forward. See, I say it and the cards come out. It's just very clear, this message. So you're moving forward in your life. It's opening the doors of abundance. It's creating a way for you. You may be feeling good about yourself because you've been working on self-love. However, you may be a little bit an ego about feeling ignored or feeling like your person isn't seeing you, yet they are. Trust in the higher calling. You have a higher calling. You are here for a reason. So your angels are calling to you right now. A bird's just, it's really funny actually, because in one of the daily angel readings coming up on the channel soon, a bird jumped right on the bush as I was doing that reading. It's just happened again. So this is about you being the nurturer, because that it's eating berries on the tree. And it's like you filling up your own cup, and that makes you very attractive, okay? And there's a rebirth coming in. So if you are waiting for something to change in your connection, I do feel it's about to happen. Even if you feel like your person isn't seeing you right now, they are, okay? There's going to be a rebirth coming into your connection. You may feel that this week as well. So the message for you very clearly this week is focus on self-love. You've got a higher calling. So many of you are light workers, or you're being called to do work on yourself. And that will move things forward for you, and things will shift and change, okay? So let's get another energy for the week for you. Yeah, look at this. Love messages coming in. So if you're waiting for a communication, it's very likely it's going to come in. I love how the angels are throwing one card out as the main card, and then the others are clarified. It's very powerful. So what the angel's saying to you is, there's going to be a communication coming in. And yes, that may make you feel abundant, but it's not everything in your life because you have abundance already. The fact that you're working on self-love is what's going to lead to the abundance coming into your life. So the message is very clear. Don't give up because someone is coming back, and they may even be making adjustments in their life to actually move forward to you. So I feel they could travel to you. They could like leave their house to come and live with you. Okay, I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen this week, but this could be what they talk to you about, or what you have a conversation about, or what you know you're manifesting. This could also be about you. Some of you, not all of you, but this may resonate with perhaps one of you. You may be thinking about moving back somewhere you used to live. It could even be somewhere you lived in childhood, or maybe you're thinking of making a move if you've got kids, you know, a house move. There could be a house move coming up, or a relocation, or it could be something you're thinking about, or perhaps it was somewhere you went to in childhood and you were very drawn to it. And that may be a dream you have, and you've been asked to not give up on that. But I feel in love, it's like someone from the past is coming back. Okay, and this could be a person from a long time ago, or, you know, if you're just not talking, if you feel like it's been a long time, there's definitely communication coming in. But I feel some of you are actually thinking about moving house or relocating, and it's coming up into the reading for that reason. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you got 3 of Cups, celebration and community. So there's definitely going to be a reconciliation between you and your person. So in your twin flame journey, if you're worried about coming back together, don't, okay? Because your glow up is going to attract them in naturally. And the Page of Cups is showing you here that you're going to receive that communication. So spend time in your community. And that could be in this community, you know, on here, connecting with other like-minded beings, or it could be going out with friends, doing things for you. That's going to put you more and more into your power in your light, okay? What else do you need to know right now? It's for Taurus. Yeah, we got the devil. Don't let the devil cause you problems. The devil is the ego, okay? So you're going to feel bound by the love. So in other words, you know you're bound by the love. You know you're connected. So don't let the ego push you into fear, because you are going to receive a communication. Okay, I never want this feeling to end. Okay, and you perhaps don't want the feeling to end when you're together, and maybe it causes you pain when you go your separate ways, or when you're not together right now fully, but you're going to be together. Don't let your ego tell you you're not going to be together, or they're not going to reach out, because they are going to. And I feel that's what you're being shown, okay? It's not a Q&A, guys, just be aware, okay? Yeah, look at this. You're realising that your fear is illusion and you are safe. So you can affirm that. So use that as an affirmation this week. I am safe. Because fear is illusion. The fear comes up with the ego, the devil causing problems in your mind. It's like a little ego sitting on your shoulder, you know, a little devil sitting on your shoulder whispering things to you. So again, a big message here coming in about communication when you're working on self-love. So what's the guidance from your person? Doesn't matter what sign they are. I'm going to connect with their sign separately in a minute, but I just want to see what they want to say to you. If they could give you a message today, Taurus, what would it be? The message is happy birthday. So maybe they missed your birthday and they're really sad about that. Or they've missed like an occasion. But I feel like they're thinking about your birthday. They said, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. Or they weren't around you on your birthday. Perhaps they didn't reach out on your birthday. And that's affected them more than you know. They said, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was afraid to reach out in case you expected too much too soon. But I'll make it up to you, I promise. So they're going to make it up to you if they've missed your birthday. I hope that helps, okay? So that was Taurus, okay? So welcome everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you so much love. It's really nice to be back doing horoscope readings. I used to do them a while ago, like a long time ago, and then I stopped doing them. But I haven't got the time to like do individual horoscope readings as well as everything else I'm doing. But I thought, you know, weekly would be really nice to do a weekly reading. So what I'm doing is I'm doing each individual sign for you watching. And then after, I'm going to connect with your person's sign directly, okay? So we're going to connect with them in a more personal way after. Hopefully, yeah, hope a little bit. Hopefully, Victor will timestamp everything later for me. I hope so. He's amazing how he does that anyway. So big thank you to all of you watching. I'm sending you so much love. Something a little bit different today. Hope you like my little new pink wig. This is my favourite wig at the moment as well. Loving this one. Love this colour. I thought it's October, you know, I'll bling it up a little bit. And I'm not rushing today, I'm just taking my time. So, you know, if you're waiting for your sign to come on, then just connect later, come back later. Oh, thank you, Faye. This is actually a natural image wig. It's called Giving Looks Wig by Natural Image in the colour Cherry Blush. It's stunning. I've cut a little bang into this as well, but I just push it over as well. Love it. It's so cute. If you want to know more about my wig journey, you can connect with me over on my other channel, Wigs with Liz, okay? I was going to put my long one on. I thought, no, I'm just going to put something because I'm moving around when I'm doing a live. It's a bit different than recording a video. I like to be a bit cooler. I do love my other wigs, though. So we're going to do Gemini then. So welcome, Gemini. So if you're a Gemini watching, this is going to be a reading for you. If your masculine's a Gemini, we're going to connect with him later, okay? So I'm going to do their signs after. So, but if you're a Gemini, this is a reading for you. So let's see what's going on with you, Gemini, right now this week. Okay, this week moving forward to like this time next week. This card's moving as well. So first energy out for you as your dreams are coming true. So you may also be having very vivid dreams right now. If you're having vivid dreams, those dreams are going to come true. Okay, I don't mean if you're having a nightmare, but whatever your dreams are, this is the angel saying to you, your wishes are going to be fulfilled in magical ways when you least expect it. And your dreams are going to come true. So just pay attention to what you are actually physically dreaming about as well. Because you may have a dream, for example, where your person comes to you and tells you they're going to be with you, or tells you they love you, or something like that. And this is the angel saying that dream is going to come true. But I feel this about whatever it is you are wanting, whatever your wish fulfillment is, it's going to come true. And you're receiving enlightenment through dreams as well. So you're becoming more enlightened. You're a more enlightened version of yourself now than you've ever been before. You're more illuminated. And you may feel that way. You may feel excited about life. You may feel excited about things coming in. Even if you're struggling with things, you still feel strong about the person that you are. So you're being enlightened and your dreams are coming true. Even if there's delayed communication, do not worry. Your dreams are coming true. So it could be a dream of yours right now to receive communication, especially if there hasn't been any for a while. But if you've got no messages on your phone, stop looking at your phone. It will come in when you least expect it. And don't worry about how, because the universe will create a way. Okay, make good choices. Do things for yourself right now. Because you have a choice. You always have a choice. You have a choice how you feel as well, because happiness is an inside job. So you choose. You make good choices and have faith that your person will make good choices too. Because right now you're connected in the 5D. So you may not be in physical communication, some of you, but you are 5D connected to them, especially through dreams, and you're being illuminated through dreams too. Give me fear. So there's some fear there. So don't worry. They're going to make the good choice to choose you, because it's never about choosing you. It's about choosing themselves, which leads to you. Give me some fear. So let go of any fear around there being no messages. There is 5D communication or 5D connection. Okay. So what else do you need to know, Gemini? Yeah, you're going to have victory in the situation. Now, when I connect with the 5 of Swords, and everyone reads tarot different, because maybe, you may feel like your person is indifferent right now, cool, a bit cruel towards you, or they're not really doing anything. But really, you're going to gain victory by your own mindset. When I connect with the 5 of Swords, this is about you having a choice. This is why the good choices cards come out, because the angels say you have a choice to make. Are you going to see your life right now as positive, which is a good choice to make, or negative, which is the wrong choice to make? I'm not saying it's a bad choice, because everything is a lesson, but it would be a bad choice to focus on negatives when you can focus on positives. But the angels say, focus on the positives. If you do that, you're going to have victory over your situation, because you can either be a victim of your reality or a victor of your reality. So be a victor, like Victor in the chat there. Be a victor of your reality. So you have a choice how you feel about things, and you will prevail in your life. You will get through whatever it is that you may be struggling with right now. You can get through it because you are strong and you are a warrior. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got Queen of Wands. You've got to be strong. So yes, you are, you're a Gemini. You're not necessarily a fire sign. You may have fire in your chart somewhere, but you are a fiery person. You are sexy, you are charismatic, you are dynamic, you know who you are and what you want. And the angels are reminding you of that. So you attract everything to you. You don't need to go and chase your person. You don't need to worry about what they are doing, because your dreams are going to come true, Gemini. You just have to have faith in that. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, strong person. You are a leader, and you can achieve anything. Okay, what else do you need to know? Yeah, you got 10 of Wands. Let go of the burden you're carrying around. Let go of the burden, especially if you're carrying other people's burdens around. And that may be causing you problems. It could be creating health issues. Let go. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to walk away from anything that's causing you a problem. That's a good choice for you to make. So reflect on the past and heal through meditation and self-care. There could be a healing around you right now. You could be having a time out. You could be going through something physically or emotionally that makes you have a time out from people, work, other things. So you can actually think about what you want. So you can think about your life and your next steps and focus on self-care. So this may be a time of healing for you right now. So make the right choice, good choices for you, and feel strong, okay? So I want to pull an angel card as well. Just seeing which, I've used all the cards there. I'm just making sure I've used all the cards. So I want to bring an angel message. I don't think I bought one of these cards in for Taurus, but obviously I didn't need to. The angel, if I miss a deck or anything, it's because I don't need to bring it in. So look at this, good news is on the way. So definitely feel if you've been through anything physically, there's a recovery. Good news is on the way with communication. So whenever it is that seems to perhaps be going wrong, it's actually going right. And there is good news on the way. So have faith in that. So if you are waiting for some good news right now, it may well come in for you this week. So if your person could communicate something to you, whatever sign they are, it doesn't matter, what would your person say to you right now? I am coming. Look at that. I am coming. I'm sorry for everything I've done. So I feel they could be coming back with an apology. I'm sorry for everything I said. I'm sorry for everything I did. And I promise I'll make it right between us. I'm coming back. Okay, so this is a huge message. Your person is coming back, and that's good news. So have faith in the when. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, just give me a little block in the throat there. Okay, so I hope that helps. That's for Gemini. Beautiful reading there. Let me just put these back. They're giving me a bit of tooth pain. Someone may have to go to the dentist this week, Gemini. Or there may be communication things going on that you may be, maybe coming into your awareness as well. So I've got that coming through as a little extra message. I always channel physical things if you haven't noticed already, if you've been watching me for a while. If you are new, welcome. Welcome to this amazing family we've created here on Guided by Angels. If you are watching this with me live, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. We're doing horoscopes today. So we're doing every individual sign for you watching. And then I'm going to connect with their sign. So if you're tuning in thinking, I want to message about my person, we're going to do that after, even if bits of their sign are resonating with you. So we're going to do Cancer. I'm a Cancerian. So I'm excited to see what the guidance is for me as well today. So let's see, what's the guidance for Cancer then? So if you're Cancer watching, this guidance is for you. What's the message for you this week, Cancer? What's the message for you this week, Cancer? Clear card, security, delays. Don't worry if there's any delays around you right now. They are delayed with love. Can you see the heart on the traffic light there? If there's a delay, if there's a block, an obstacle, it's all happening to grow you. The delay will lead to security. Now, you've got a dove in this card. And yes, a dove is a sign of peace. But it's also a huge message that you are very close to achieving your union. Or you're very close to achieving a love relationship you seek or something you're after. Okay, so this is a huge message about something coming. So focus on your security. You may be doing that right now. You may be busy with your job. You may be working on building a life for yourself. Maybe working on getting more money in the bank, working on your own security. And everything else will come in time. And that may be what you want. You may feel like your security is delayed. Maybe you feel like your security would be being with your person or them opening up to you about how they feel. And it's coming in time. So I feel this is also a huge message for you, that you are closer to achieving your goals. You're closer to achieving your union than you actually realise you are. Okay, so security. So you may be feeling secure this week. You may be feeling secure even though there's delays around you. So I feel if there is any delays this week, it's delayed with love, or they are delayed with love, okay? What else do you need to know, Cancer? Yeah, don't worry. You may be worrying a bit this week, okay? You may be connecting with your person's energy too. So if you're having sleepless nights, restless nights, if you can't relax, you're just feeling sleepless in Seattle, you're feeling sleepless wherever you are, it's very likely this energy is coming from your person, because I feel you're actually dealing with a lot of security in your life. You may be feeling secure in your life, even though there could be delays. So I know that obviously if there's an obstacle or a delay, or it can be frustrating and you may have sleepless nights because of that, but I'm feeling this is more connected with what your person is experiencing. Or you may be worried about this security or this delay to it. Okay, so you're being guided to relax and breathe and let go. So let me do an answer from above for you. So what's the angel guidance for you? Yeah, you are loved so much. That's what the angels want you to know. So when you are kind of having any restlessness or lying awake or stressing, the angels say you are loved so much. It's so important you know that God loves you, your angels love you, your person loves you. You are loved so much. And affirm it, I am loved. I am safe. And then you start calming down. If you are going through any panic at night, call an Archangel Haniel to bring peace in, and call an Archangel Michael to protect you. So what's going on in your twin flame journey or in your love life? Yeah, Queen of Wands again. You've seen me shuffle this come out also for Gemini. So it's reminding you of your power, who you are. So yes, you're not a fire sign. You could have fire in your chart somewhere, but you are a fiery person. You know what you want. You know you're confident. You know you're magnetic, especially when you're working on your goals and your dreams and you're feeling good and secure and you're trusting the journey and you're recognizing delays are creating the way. That puts you into your power. And you're very magnetic. So this is reminding you you're pulling everything to you. You don't need to chase. You don't need to do anything but be you. And that will pull everything towards you. When you're feeling loved and you're saying, I know that I'm loved so much, I know that I am, then that moves everything forward for you. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, you don't take anything personally. This is what you're saying. I no longer take things personally. I no longer get involved in drama. And that makes you very secure. It brings peace in. And that's another way you're going to attract more peace into your life, by knowing that you are strong. So affirm it. I am no longer taking things personally. I rise above drama. I don't get involved in drama, gossip, chaos. I know who I am. I don't need to deal with any of that. So you're in your power. I feel you're in your power this week, Cancer, okay? And you've got the Seven of Cups as well. And you've got the Four of Pentacles. So you may need to let go. So I'm not saying it's all wonderful, because there may be those delays there that are causing you a little bit of panic, okay? Because you're thinking, I'm just hung up on you. No, I totally resonate with this, because I'm totally hung up on my masculine, and, you know, it brings up that frustration. But you're saying, I'm so hung up on you, and I can't stop thinking about you. You've got a hold on me. But you just need to let go a bit more. So work on breath work, relaxing your energy, calming your energy down. Okay, because you've clearly got to let go of something. I feel it may be wanting to rush things forward because there's a delay. Focus on your security. Have faith in what will be. Because if you're hung up on them, they are hung up on you. You've got to remember that. Remember that your person is thinking about you when you're thinking about them. So if your person could give you a message today, no matter what sign they are, what would it be? Okay, what would it be? What would they say to you? I miss you. So they miss you as much as you miss them. So you're hung up on them, sitting around thinking about them, wondering what they are doing. They are doing the exact same thing. Okay, I miss talking to you, the same to you. That's why sometimes we can talk for hours in person or on the phone. I don't want our time together to end, no matter how it seems to you. So if you do spend any time together or you are in communication, they don't want that to end either, even if they are cutting it off, or they miss you too. The big message here is if you're missing them, they're missing you. I hope that helps. And give me a big block in the throat there, because they may actually be finding the courage to reach out or send you a message. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? And if you are connecting with your masculine, you know, you want a message from your person directly, I'm going to do their signs after. So I'm just working through all the signs first from your perspective, a message for you for the week, and then we're going to connect with their side. So it's really nice to do this, actually. Welcome to everyone who's jumping in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. And a big shout out to my moderators for being here. I keep knocking things over, don't I? Because I use my hands when I read. I can't help it. That's how I am. My hands are part of the channel, really. So we're going to do Leo next then. So let's connect with Leo. So if you're a Leo, if your person is a Leo, we're going to connect with them directly after. Okay, after I've done all these signs. Even though something may resonate with you if they are a Leo. But this is more about your energy if you're a Leo. So if you're a Leo, this is going to be for you. So Leos, what's the message? Oh, you may be waiting for a karmic ending. It may be making you defensive right now. Now, I've got two things coming through. First thing is, if you're in your own karmic situation, you know you've got to end that. Whatever it may be. A karmic situation could be a job you don't like. It could be quitting something you're doing that isn't serving you. It could be being in a relationship. And you may need to end that because you're feeling a bit defensive. So you could be defensive towards other people because of this. But what I'm really getting with is it's more likely your person is going through something karmic and they need to release that. And you may be a bit defensive about it, or they could be defensive while this is going on. So I feel the message I need to share with you is if you're waiting for some kind of change or karmic ending, it's coming. And this could also be like a legal ruling as well. So this could be in the courtroom. This could even be if you're waiting for something to happen in your finances, or maybe you've got like a court thing going on, or obviously we think about a karmic ending in the court, it could be a divorce or something of that nature. So whatever you're waiting for, I feel it's coming in. So you don't need to be defensive or get angry or put walls up or barriers up, because I feel what's coming is change. So if you're waiting for that karmic ending, it's on the way. Okay, if that's what you were thinking about or wanting or hoping is coming. So what else do we need to know for Leo? And this could be something you become aware of in the week ahead. Okay, that it's coming. Yeah, there's major change going on. So there's a major change happening here. Endings, new beginnings, you may become aware of it this week, or there could even be some karmic endings coming in this week, but there's a fresh start ahead. So the Death card is the end of the old to create the new. So there is a new beginning coming in here for you and your connection and in general. Now, you may have been aware of this around the summer, or this could even be something that you're being made aware of now, that it's going to come in or happen in the summer. So during the summer, obviously we're moving into fall now, depending on where you are in the world. But when I'm reading this and connecting with the energy, it's like something could have come to a shift or a change in the summertime, and there's still a healing happening around that, or this could be your sign that the karmic ending you're seeking is going to come in around the summertime. So I connect with the summertime as like June, July, August time. And yeah, time for a change. I mean, the angels are spelling these messages out today, you know, very clear, parrot guidance, repetitive cards, repetitive signs. There's going to be a big change. So there is a change coming because it's time for that change. But don't worry for some of you if it's taking a bit longer. Because again, everyone's on different timelines and going through different things. So for some of you, this karmic ending could come in quicker than others. So I feel by the summertime, there's a big change either happens or it will happen, okay? What else do you need to know? This for Leo. What else do you need to know? Yeah, but I'm connecting with the energy of, I'm not connecting with time zones. I'm connecting with what I'm channeling. Okay, so I'm connecting with June, July, August, whatever your summertime is. I'm connecting with it that way. Okay, obviously take it as it resonates with you, but I'm channeling it for everyone as in June, July, August, okay? Now, there's old wounds as well. So there may be old wounds being brought up in your karmic, like if they're in that karmic situation through your twin flame journey or your love life. So for example, if this karmic ending that's happening or this change, because you might think, well, it's not a karmic situation, but it may be just there needs to be a big change or whatever it is, it's bringing up old wounds, and those old wounds can make you feel a bit defensive. Okay, so you've got to release the defensiveness, release the fear, release the pain, and know that you are loved and safe, because you are. So any wounds coming up, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, when you have faith, it will heal all things. So, yeah, because you are confident, okay, you are successful, you are feeling good in your life, but you may not be, you may be wanting your person to show up for you. And if there's a karmic thing in the way, that can get a struggle. It can become frustrating. You can get defensive. So your masculine loves you, or your person loves you. They could be a water sign, but I'm not really connecting with signs. It's more about the emotion. They've got that emotion in them. They love you. You just want them to show you. So they may not be showing it to you. And that could be because they need to end something first, or they could just be being a bit guarded. But knowing who you are is enough. So be confident, successful, feeling good in yourself. And that's going to open the door. You may just need to be a bit patient for them to show up for you the way you want them to. But they will if you give them time, okay? So I do feel this is shifting in time. So if they could give you a message, what would it be? Remember, I'm going to connect with their sign separately after. But if they could give you a message, Leo, what would it be? I'm horny, okay? When I'm with you, I can't think straight. So there's so much attraction between the two of you. And they will show you how they feel. Maybe they've shown you how they felt physically, but they haven't said it emotionally. They haven't said the words, I love you. But you definitely know how they feel about you, because it's there. When I'm with you, I can't think straight. I act weird and crazy because I want you so bad. Okay, you were just so gorgeous to me. So in their eyes, you're gorgeous, you're perfect, you're everything they could ever want. And they may act weird and crazy because of that, because they act a bit nervous around you. Even if they're trying to be cocky and like they've got it all going on, they get nervous around you because you make them feel things no one ever has. I hope that helps, okay? That was Leo. It's a big welcome to everyone who's jumping in. I keep knocking these over. I'll move them out of the way. So maybe you can see the cards okay, because obviously I know that when I'm doing a live, the screen looks bigger than it does when I'm doing a video. So that was Leo, and I'm sure Victor will be time-stamping everything later because he's amazing. So big welcome to everyone who's in the house right now. It's great to have you all here. So I'm going to do the next sign. Okay, but after I've done all the signs generally for everyone watching, I'm going to then connect with their signs and see what they are going through, okay? So we're going to do Virgo. Okay, so welcome Virgo. So if you're a Virgo, this reading is for you. So what's the general energy around you for this week? And I say this week, it's like from now until next Thursday when I'm hoping to do another one of these. So what's the message? There could be a few financial worries going on right now, okay? And you may need to be a little bit selfish. What that means is you may need to put your energy back into you a little bit more, or make sure you're buying for yourself, you know. So I don't mean you being stingy with this. What I mean is this week you may have a few financial worries and you may just need to be a little bit selfish with what you're doing with your money. So in other words, perhaps cut down what you're doing or cut back. So for example, go to the coffee shop twice a week instead of 5 times a week, or you may, you know, not buying treats for people. You know, you may just have to be a bit selfish, and you're not a selfish person at all. Okay, I'm not saying you're selfish. It just means for this week, just make sure you're just watching what you're doing with your finances. Okay, even if you've got no financial worries right now, just be a little bit perhaps more selfish with what you're doing. And I say selfish, I don't mean selfish as in evil and nasty and manipulative. I mean as in putting yourself first, or thinking before you act, or putting it back if you don't really need it. It's like being frugal. And that doesn't mean you operate in lack mentality either. It just means you're aware of what you're spending, you're aware of what you're doing, and you may have to be a bit selfish in what you're doing too. And other people could call you selfish, like perhaps you don't buy a certain thing and your kids are like, why haven't you bought that, mum or dad? And you're like, you know, they may see you as a bit selfish. Don't worry if people see you as a bit selfish this week or a bit stingy, because you've got to look after your money this week. It's coming up for a reason, okay? If that isn't resonating with you, it may be what your person is going through. Because remember, you are one, so you're going to experience things they are going through as well. And if you perhaps feel like they are being a bit selfish right now, if you're not resonating with this for you, they could have financial worries and they may be dealing with that. And they could be just so involved in their own life, they're just being a bit selfish with the time and attention. So we've got, this is all lessons as well. And it could also be connected with the home. So you may have some financial worries around your home. And this could be rent, it could be mortgage, it could be bills, you know, unexpected bills. It could be perhaps you are worried about making changes at home, or you're wanting to do that and then you're thinking about it. It could also, you could have a son, there could be a son involved who lives at home. And maybe the son, you could have a son who has money worries as well. Maybe the son is a bit selfish. So you take it out, resonates with you. But ultimately, everything you're going through is growing you, making you stronger and wiser. And there could be some financial things going on around home. Or maybe you want to save a bit more money to spend at home. Or maybe you're thinking about Christmas coming up. A lot going on. So for this week, just be aware of your finances. What else do you need to know? The answer is yes. So maybe you're asking a specific question. Okay, you may be asking about something to do with money directly. Maybe you've got a question in your head. It may be nothing to do with money. It may be about your person. And the answer is yes. So the angels are giving you very clear yes in this message about something you're going through right now that you need an answer to. So the answer is yes, whatever it is. Okay. We've got, you are sharp and assertive. You're coming up here as the Queen of Swords. So this is showing you that you are strong. You can handle whatever's going on. Now, I know you're not obviously an air sign, but you may have air somewhere in your chart. But this is showing you how powerful you are. Okay, that you are strong, assertive, and you may need to put your boundaries down this week with money or with other people to get what you want. And you've got the Three of Swords, heartache, so you may be in a bit of pain as well. So you could have financial worry causing pain, or you could be missing your person, and that could be making you a bit defensive as well. But whenever you go through, it makes you stronger. Okay, so remember that it makes you stronger. You get stronger through everything you go through. So what else is going on with you? Okay, what else is going on with you? This is not a Q&A, just so you know. People are coming in. It's not a Q&A. We've got King of Wands. So you may be dealing with a fire sign. Your person could be a fire sign. Okay, they don't have to be though. What I'm really feeling is they're coming in with a lot of fire. So you're thinking about this person a lot, especially if you're in separation or you're missing them. I feel like you're thinking of each other because I feel there's about to be an action taken. So it's very likely they're going to come to you or they're going to be aware of you. They could be watching you on social media right now. It says your drive and ambition inspires me. So I definitely feel that they are inspired by you right now. They're watching you, I feel. I feel you're the one with drive and ambition. And that may also be what you're doing. You could be working on your finances and that you're feeling driven in that way. And that's very inspiring to them. Okay, so they're like coming out of the darkness. If they've been quiet or silent, they're coming forward. So you're inspiring them. So they could well be watching your social media, or they could be well aware of you. You could work together as well, some of you, not all of you, some of you. And they could be aware of you in that way. But they're saying you inspire me, your drive and your ambition. Now, there may also be someone who inspires you, someone you're looking at or looking up to as well for guidance or inspiration. And that could be a male energy. This could be a boss, or it could be like a father figure or someone you're looking at. Or it may just be that you're their biggest fan. You know, I've got a reading come up on the channel, I think it's on Saturday, where you and your masculine are each other's biggest fan. So you may be looking at them and being turned on by them and their drive, their ambition, whatever they are doing. But I feel the message is, even if you're in separation, you are connected. You're both thinking about each other. You're both connected to each other. You know, there's a lot of passion and fire between the two of you. So that's always there, okay? So if they could give you a message, let me just see if I've pulled the other card. No, I haven't, okay? Because I'm using different decks. I get so enthralled in what I'm doing here. What else do you need to know? This for Virgo. What else Four of Swords. So reflect on things this week. Maybe have a little bit of a time out. Rest a little bit. It says reflect on and heal the past through meditation and self-care. Okay, so that may be what you need to do. And what else does your person want to say? So your person is saying to you, I'm learning. I've got two cards. I can't even pick them up here. I'm learning. Your person is saying, I've grown up since our last encounter. Definitely, because they're coming up here as the King of Wands. And everyone reads tarot different. I see the King of Wands as someone loyal, passionate, strong, someone who's coming in the right energy. I know different readers read it differently. This is what I'm connecting with. So your masculine is saying to you, or your person is saying, I'm learning. I've grown up since our last encounter. I've been working on myself and I'm becoming someone you can be proud of. And that's amazing, because that means when they're coming in right, and they are thinking of you. I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You're on my mind. So they may be lying awake at night thinking about you, but they may also be listening to music as well. Or a random song could come on the radio that reminds them of you. And you may also be connecting with them through music. So even though you may not be physically together, you are feeling each other very strongly and the passion is on fire. I hope that helps, okay? And if you want to know more about their sign, we're going to do their signs after, okay? I'm going to connect with masculine decks. So let's put these cards back. So I hope that helps, okay? So I'm sending everyone so much love. Just so you know, this is not a Q&A, this is a horoscope reading, okay? So if you're donating for a question, there's nothing I can do about it, okay? Because this isn't a Q&A. I do say please read the description. And I've even done a really different thumbnail so you can see it's not a Q&A when I'm coming on. Okay, so a big welcome to everyone who's here. Okay, shall we carry on then? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well if you're enjoying me doing horoscopes. I haven't done them for a while and I thought it'd be really nice to jump on and do them. So we're going to do Libra, so welcome Libra. So if you're a Libra, this is a message for you. Now obviously if your person is a Libra, something may resonate, but we're going to connect with their energy separately after, okay? So if you're a Libra, this is a message for you. So what's the message for you, Libra, this week? What's the message? Release, okay? Yeah, obviously, if you've got no person, Faye, then obviously just take it, the bits that resonate, okay? So there may be something that you need to release right now. Now, this could be fear. It could be baggage, something you've got going on. It may just be that you need to lighten the load a little bit and look on the bright side a bit more. But if there is something you need to release, obviously we've just had the full moon as well. This is the perfect time to release it. And it may be a decision. You may need to make a decision to release something. You may even need to release the energy around a situation, which means stop worrying about it, stop thinking about it, give it to heaven. So you may just need to make the decision to pass this over to heaven in exchange for peace. Or it may be that you know that you're carrying around your person's problems or their own pain and you need to release that. Or maybe you're carrying around someone else's problems or pain. It could be your kids, it could be a friend. So make sure you're cutting cords and releasing things to heaven. If you've got any tooth pain as well this week, if you've got like a little bit of tooth pain or gum ache or your gums are bleeding or you're going through anything like that in the mouth, it's because of a decision. So you could well be at a crossroads in your own life. You may be thinking, I need to release something. This could be a job. It could be just releasing the stress over the connection you're in. And you think, I just need peace. So I'm getting this real energy where you just need to find peace. And you find that in solitude. And remember, enjoy the silence. So if your person is in solitude, for example, if they're in solitude, just enjoy the silence, as Depeche Mode said. Because they'll be working things out. They may well be making a decision right now to release a karmic situation or to move on from a cycle. And you may need to give them that time to make that decision. But enjoy your own time as well. Time for yourself, solitude, go in nature. Relax a little bit because time alone is a blessing as well. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, your dreams are going to come true even if there's heartbreak or pain right now. And I feel what's going to happen as well is I do feel some of you watching, if you're connected with a masculine who needs to release a situation, they're going to walk away from that situation to make your dreams come true, which is really making their dreams come true too. But the message is whatever you feel is away from you right now, whatever you feel is far away from you right now, your dreams are actually coming true from it. So try and enjoy the cycle that you're in because everything is moving into place, okay? So what's the guidance from the angels? This no is a not now. So you might be thinking, oh no, we're not together right now, or it's not happening right now. The no is a not now. It's not a no. It means it's a not now. It means it's not the right time. Remember, your journey is always in divine timing. So have faith in that, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got evolving. You're definitely evolving. So is your person. And I feel you're both evolving to be able to release whatever needs to go. So the Eight of Cups is walking away. It's walking away from whatever is holding you back. And I feel this is currently what your person is doing, making a decision to walk away from a karmic situation or something that isn't serving them. Or you're walking away from something that isn't serving you. And that's why the angel say the no is a not now. So you're evolving in this situation. You're growing in this situation. You may even feel like since August, you've gained a lot more clarity and understanding. So you may be feeling a lot stronger now than you were, okay? Because you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. Very powerful. You may have Earth in your chart, but this is more about you knowing, give me fear, that you're in your own power. They give me fear, releasing fear. You may need to release your own fear. Because you were strong, you were independent, you were self-assured, you don't need anyone, you don't rely on anyone. So what this is saying to you is, it's about having faith in who you are and what you're doing. Because you may be busy with your work life right now, and that may be bringing in a lot of independence for you, a lot of financial rewards, you may be feeling good about what you're doing. So you may be single as well, or you may, if you're in a karmic situation, you may be moving away from that or pulling yourself away from that. But I feel this is you in your power. You know that happiness is an inside job. And you may be a light worker as well. But whatever you're doing, it's showing you that you're evolving into who you are. You're becoming a lot stronger than the person you were yesterday. You are evolving in many, many ways. So it's showing you how strong you are. What else do you need to know? Yeah, look at this, Five of Swords. This is a lose-lose battle. Now, I don't see it that way. I see it as whatever you perceive to be a lose-lose battle, it's a mindset. Whenever I connect with the Five of Swords, I see the Five of Swords as a mindset. You're choosing to see it like a lose-lose or a win-win. You have a choice. You can be the victim or you can be the victor. So you have a choice how you see the situation, whatever you're going through. So if you're thinking, oh, it's a lose-lose battle because it's a no, the angels say, no, it's a no for now. You've got to look at it differently. And then you realise you were going to win because your dreams are going to come true and you were strong. That's why you've got this card here. Okay, so there's a decision happening right now. So you may feel like, oh, it's a lose-lose because they're never going to choose me or they're never going to leave that person, never going to do this or that. Stop thinking that way. Regardless, your dreams are going to come true. So you've got to have faith. So if your person could give you a message right now, what would it be? And it doesn't matter what sign they are or anything like that. What would they say to you? I feel you. Okay, I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? So they can feel you, they can feel your energy, especially at night. So you're going to feel very connected to each other. I hope that helps, okay? And if they are a Libra, we're going to connect with their sign separately after. So welcome everyone. This is a horoscope live Q&A today. It's not, not a Q&A. This is not a Q&A. This is a horoscope reading today. So if you're just jumping on, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. We're doing horoscope reading. So we're connecting with your energy first and doing all the signs. And then we're going to connect with your person's energy and do their sign after. Okay, so that's where I'm working it. So really excited to be here doing a horoscope reading. It's been a while since I've done a horoscope, but I thought, you know what, it'd be so nice to jump on and do a weekly live where we connect with each sign and bring some guidance in. So I'm sending everyone so much love. Thank you for being here. So let's do Scorpio then. So what's the message for Scorpio? So if you're a Scorpio watching this, we're going to connect with your energy right now. So what's the message for you? And all the decks of cards I'm using, they're in the description box below as well. So what's the message for Scorpio? What's the message for Scorpio right now? What's the message? You may be doing a lot of thinking this week. We've got, again, release coming through and decisions. Wow, so you could be connecting with a Libra. Now, I'm not saying all of you are, but there could be one person watching who's connecting with a Libra, because this makes a lot of sense if it is. Because obviously, if your person is a Libra, for example, and they are making a decision to release something in their life, then obviously you're going to be picking up on it too. So again, you could be going through something that you need to release right now, and you may be making that decision. So tooth pain can come up when there's a decision. So it could be a decision that you need to make or a decision that your person needs to make, but you need to release resistance around it. So stop worrying about it, stressing, choose the path that leads to peace. You know, sometimes all we need to release is fear, ego, struggle, stress, replacing that doubt we have with faith, and then things move forward in the right direction. So it could be a crossroads energy for you here this week. They give me stomach pain as I'm connecting with this. So if you're having any stomach issues as well, stomach is about processing, digesting things that you may need to do, okay? So some decisions coming in. What else is going on? Yeah, thinking. So your person may not be ready to take your cup yet, because they may need to make a decision to leave something behind first, or to release something first. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, this is showing you may not be seeing things clearly, or you may just need a little bit of time to think. Okay, because it's like the universe is offering you a big cup and you're not quite yet ready to take it. Things are going to move forward. There is good news on the way. Okay, so there's good news coming into your life. Things are shifting, things are changing, have faith. So I feel if they aren't accepting your cup, they're going to. Okay, and this is about you accepting the cup the universe is bringing to you. So something is going to move forward. There could be some travel coming in for some of you this week as well. Definitely good news on the way. And this could also be connected with a daughter. Okay, so if you've got a daughter, for example, you could receive some good news around your daughter. If your daughter's traveling, your daughter is safe. They could have a daughter, and that could be affecting their decision. So take the bits that resonate with you and leave what doesn't. Remember, there's people watching this, so it's a message for everyone. You know, we're all Scorpio. So you take the bits that resonate. So stalemate and there it is, stalemate and indecision. So there is some kind of delay or block or stuck energy that needs to be released, and that's why a decision needs to be made. So the Two of Swords is about that block there. And you're thinking, okay, it feels blocked, something needs to change, something needs to shift. So there is a block because a decision of some kind needs to be made, or, okay, it's because I'm talking, or there needs to be some kind of release. So I feel it's more like a release, okay? And again, you can see it's like everything may come out. What I've just connected with there, with all the cards exploding like that, is it may come out very quickly. Okay, so it may come out unexpected, like everything blurts out in one go, or all the like something pushes it forward. So the universe may make this happen. Okay, so you may have no control over this either. It may be something that's like volatile, like a bottle of pop that's ready to explode. So your person could well be like a volcano right now, ready to explode, and that could be with passion, desire, fire. Something could just come out very quickly. So let's do that again. Take two. Okay, so what's the shuffle? What's the guidance for Scorpio, please? There we go. Yeah, take a leap of faith. And that's why it happened that way, because like a big rush of energy coming through. So they're going to take a leap of faith. So this could well be, again, that your person does something very quickly, or you do something very quickly, something very spontaneous. You may not actually be expecting it to happen, but it does, okay? So what else is going on? What's the message coming through for you? Okay, we've got, yeah, look at this, you and my dream come true, 10 of Cups. You're going to have your happy ever after here. So this is about your relationship coming to fruition. So it could well be a decision that needs to happen to bring you back together. And challenges to overcome. So if there's any challenges, you're going to overcome them to be together. And the challenge could be a decision that needs to be made. This is the real deal. They do care about you. They do see you as the real deal. You could be connecting with an earth sign as well here. Okay, but not always. They could have some kind of earth in their chart, but it's more they're focused on you. So they are focused on you and they know it's the real deal. That's what you need to be aware of. So, and obviously this is a love reading. I know there is many of you watching who perhaps are single, but this is a love reading. And you are the Empress. You need to remember who you are, that you are beautiful. They see you that way. You are loving and you are a being that deserves love. So remember that. Say, I am a beautiful, loving being and I deserve love. And your person intends to give that to you. Okay, so it's about you knowing your own worth and value. So if they could say anything to you, what would it be? Now, obviously they would say to you that you are beautiful. Doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a girl. They see you as beautiful inside and out, and they know that you deserve the world. They would say to you, thank you for loving me. Thank you for being my best friend, even when I've pushed you away. Thank you for loving me. Nobody knows me like you do. I'm a fool. I'm a fool for pushing you away. I'm a fool for hurting you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied to you. It was wrong, and I'm admitting that now. I was a fool. Hurting you hurts me. So they're very grateful for you in this love. They know it's the real deal and they intend to show that to you soon. I hope that helps, okay? Any decisions being made are coming in. Or any decisions that need to be made are going to come in. So I hope that helps, okay? So welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. This is a live horoscope reading with me today. So I'm working through all the signs first of all. Keep knocking them over. I'm working through all the signs like a general reading first, and then I'm going to do their messages after. Okay, so don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. So we're going to do Sagittarius next. So welcome Sagittarius. So if you're a Sagittarius, this is a message for you, okay? So what's the message, please, angels, for Sagittarius? What's the message coming in for Sagittarius? Creativity. So this may well be a creative week for you. Okay, so this is like from today, Thursday, right through to next Thursday. So work on your creativity. Okay, work on the things you enjoy doing, whether it's art, perhaps you're artistic, or just doing things you love doing, because it will spark that within you, okay? It will move things within you, make you feel good. So doing things you're passionate about, things you're feeling creative about, will put you into a high vibration, especially if you're in separation. So if you're in separation right now, if you're in pain, and when I say separation, it's like not being physically with your person. It could be no contact, or you could be in contact. It could still feel painful not being together. So focus on things you enjoy doing, your creativity, things that light you up, things that make you feel good, things that raise your vibration. And then the separation won't feel so harsh. And remember, separation is illusion anyway. In spiritual truth, you are one. So if you are in separation, focus on your creativity, focus on your goals and your dreams and the things that light you up. And that will move you forward. Okay, focus on your vision. Perhaps update your vision board. Speak to your angels. Set your intentions. That's going to move everything forward in the right direction, and that will lead to peace. And I feel that you're both on the same page. Whatever's going on with you and your person right now, they want the same as you do. They want the same thing. They have a vision the same way that you do. It will, look at this. It will happen at the right time. And it's going to blow you out of the water. That's why it knocked the cards down. It's saying it's going to happen at the right time. It's going to blow you away. You may not even be expecting it when it happens. Everything is falling into place. This could even be a huge message about things you're manifesting between now and March, okay? But obviously this is a weekly reading, so it's like even over the next 3 days, if you're working on your creativity, you're being shown that things are falling into place. So just have faith that whatever it is you're wanting, it will happen at the right time, whether that's something you are manifesting or communication or coming back together with your person, separation ending. And the thing is, you are the archer, so you know how to make things happen in your life. You know how to manifest. You just got to believe in yourself. So move beyond the scarcity mindset. So the scarcity mindset is feeling like there's nothing happening or being in pain over the separation, letting the shadows control you. See the shadow behind her there, letting that control you. Instead, focus on creativity, and that puts you into an abundance mindset and moves you out of lack. So the Four of Pentacles is the need to let go of the fear or the struggle, or to just let go and know that it will all happen at the right time in divine time, that you are loved and safe, and there really is no need to fear. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, I'm resilient and I know what I want. So you may have a little bit of air in your chart as well, but it's more about you knowing your worth. You know you're resilient. You know you can handle this. You know what you want. So have that vision. So the very archer orientated, I know what I want. I'm going to keep my mind on what I want. I'm going to hold my vision because I know what I desire, and that's what you're making progress towards. So don't let your ego cause you problems or get in the way. Okay, yeah, you are the magician. I'm not surprised this has come out for you, because you are the magician. You said, I asked and the universe delivered. So think about all the times in the past where you've asked for something and the universe has delivered that to you. That's powerful. That shows you how strong you are. So say, I am the magician of my life. I am the creator of my reality. I am strong. I am the archer. When I ask, it's delivered. When I ask, it is given. And Jesus said that ask and it is given. If you're asking from a genuine place. And the Knight of Pentacles is a yes. It's a yes from heaven. The angels say you're in this for the long haul. It's going to happen. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a slow knight. It means slow and steady wins the race. It may take a little bit of time, but it will happen at the right time. So have faith in that. So if your masculine could say something to you, what would it be? Look at this. I'm excited. I am looking forward to our future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. So your person may need to release the past first. They may need to move on from a situation or free themselves up from something. And they are very grateful for you. They feel strong in your presence because you're the magician, you're the archer, you're strong. And they're saying, I can do anything with the power of your love. You give me the strength and the confidence to be me. I hope that helps, okay? Just so you know, if you're coming in, this is not a Q&A, okay? Please read the title, the description, and look at the thumbnail when you're coming in. It's not a Q&A, it's not a donation, it's not a Q&A. This is a horoscope reading. Read the description, okay, to people coming in, okay? Because if you donate for a question, there's nothing I can do about it because it's not a Q&A. Okay, I don't want to have to keep repeating myself over and over when I'm jumping on lives, because I want to do other lives as well as Q&As, I am going to continue doing Q&As, but I want to do other types of readers. I don't want to keep saying over and over again, this is not a Q&A, okay? Because, read the title. It says very clearly in the title what this is, and the thumbnail is different as well, okay? So I'm sending everyone so much love. So I hope these are resonating with you. I am going to do your person's messages at the end, okay? So far we've done up to Sagittarius. We're going to do Capricorn. So have a look a minute. I'm not rushing through these. I'm just taking my time. And a big welcome to everyone who's in the house today. We've got moderators in. We've got Victor and Donna. Thank you for being here. We've got Kat in the house. Hey, honey. So just so you know, guys, it's not a Q&A. Q&A will be tomorrow. So if you're wanting a Q&A, jump on tomorrow. Okay, because tomorrow morning I'm going to be live for a Q&A. So we're going to do Capricorn next, okay? So we're going to do Capricorn. Oh, thank you, Annabelle. Hope it resonates, honey. So we've got Capricorn. What's the message for you? So if you're a Capricorn watching, we're going to connect with your energy. If you're wanting your person's sign, we're going to do them after, okay? So this is for you, Capricorn. What's the message for you this week? And say this week, I mean from now until next Thursday-ish. So first of all, there's progress being made. Now, you may actually have a dream where you are going upstairs, or you're going in a lift, or you're going in like up an escalator or something like that, because that's a sign you're ascending. But you're making progress. You may see signs like 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5, or you may see ascending things, because it's a sign you're ascending. So you may even be going through ascension symptoms right now. So if you are, breathe through it. But you are making progress in your journey, your life. You're moving up to the next level of your life, whether it's in your career. So you could be up for a promotion, or you may be thinking that way. You may be feeling very strong about what you're doing in your life, and people are recognizing that. You could be preparing for the next stage of your journey in your career. So if you've got any financial worries, don't worry, because you're going to make progress. So there may be something you're thinking about. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I want more money, or I want to work on something I'm doing, but I don't know if I can do it because of financial worries. You're going to make progress. So for example, if you've got business and there's some financial worry around it, it's going to improve. There's going to be improvement. So improvements coming in your finances and progress towards what you want. And you may notice that this week. So, you could be connecting with your person they're having financial worries, and that may be stopping their progress towards you, but you're feeling things are shifting. So when I'm connecting with your energy, I'm not feeling this as anything to worry about at all. I'm feeling your main message is progress. You're making progress towards what you want and what you need, okay? So let's see what else is going on. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got, I feel if your person, okay, who you perceive to be your soul counterpart, because we've got the twin flame card coming out. Whenever I read this deck, and I've been reading this deck for years and years and years, I've always seen the judgment card as a twin flame card. Okay, so the person you perceive to be your twin flame, the one you recognize as your counterpart, your special person, maybe they've been a little bit distant or silent with you, and that could very well be because they've had money worries, and they are now progressing away from those money worries, so they're going to come back, okay? So I feel if they've been quiet and distant and silent, they're coming out of that energy. So you could hear from them very soon. Now, this could be an air sign, but again, or they could have air in the chart somewhere, but I'm not connecting with signs in that way. I'm connecting with this as someone who's been perhaps pushing you out or blocking you or being a bit distant with you. They're coming back, and this person is your twin flame soul connection, someone you have a really powerful bond with. And I feel it could even be them who've been dealing with financial worries, and now they're dealing with them. So they're coming out the other side of whatever the financial concerns are or were. Okay? Yeah, this could also be, if you're connected with someone else in your life who's got financial concerns, perhaps you've got a son, or there's someone around you with financial worry. It feels like there's going to be a movement forward anyway. So I'm really feeling movement forward in business, career, money. There's no need to worry, you're progressing, okay? So listen to your intuition. That's your guidance from heaven. So whenever it is that's going on this week, make sure you're listening to your intuition about it, and you'll know what to do. So in love, evolving. So everything you've been going through in your life itself, and in your love life, and in your finances, it's all moving you forward. Okay, so there's an evolvement happening. And this can also be walking away from things you need to walk away from, making changes, putting yourself first in a powerful way. That doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you're putting your own needs first. You're doing things for yourself and you're evolving. And I feel your person is very inspired by you. Okay, they see you as evolving. Other people in your life see you as evolving too. And that could be your family, your friends, other people. So don't let the ego cause you a problem. Okay, affirming, no person, no situation has power over me. I control my thoughts. And this is what you're evolving into. You're realizing you have the power to control your thoughts. So if you have money worries or worry coming up, you can overcome that worry through mastering your emotions. You may even see seagulls, okay? So no person or situation has power over you because you control your thoughts. So take control in that way. The devil is like the ego. Okay, the devil sits on the shoulder and whispers negatives in, brings fear up, and you're in control. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? So we've got, the devil again. Look at this for mirrored energy. You've got the devil again. So the devil twice. So the devil could well be causing problems. When I say devil, I mean the ego, your own head, your own mind, or other people getting into your head or your mind. Says, I feel bound by this love. And again, this is about love. So it's about you feel bound by the love. So you feel bound by the love. It can cause a little bit of chaos, obsession. It can bring up anxiety. But I feel this could be connected with money, or perhaps feeling like something isn't progressing when it is. The message I need to share with you today, Capricorn, is your life is progressing in all ways, even if you can't see it right now. You may even notice over the next 3 days that things start moving forward, or you feel differently as you move out of the full moon. But over the next 3 weeks, 3 months, something is shifting, okay? So if your person could give you a message right now, what would it be? If your person could give you a message, what would it be? No matter what sign they are, they miss you. So if you're not together, they miss you, and they're coming. So they're definitely returning, which is why I feel, if they've been in any indifferent energy, or they've been acting a bit cold or a bit cool, they're coming out of that. So they're saying to you, I'm sorry for everything I said and did, and I promise I'll make it right between us. I'm coming back. So they're going to come back to clear the air, sort things out with you, rectify what's happened, because they miss you. I miss talking to you. That's why sometimes we can talk for hours in person or on the phone. So when they come back, you may talk for hours on the phone. You may communicate for a long time. Your person saying, I don't want our time together to end, no matter how it seems to you. So it may seem to you like they don't want, they want to get off the phone, or they're not replying to you, whatever they're doing, but that's not true. They want you. I hope that helps, okay? And if you are wanting to know more about them, I'm going to do their signs after. Okay, so let me just pop these cards back. So I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's in the house today. This is a horoscope reading. It's really great to connect with everyone. So thank you all for jumping in and being here with me during this live. So I wanted to do it live because it's just nice to do a live, and connect with you all, and it gives us a sense of community. Everyone can talk in the comments and get to know each other better. Rather than me just like posting it as a video or doing it as a premiere, it's nice to be live with everyone as well. Annabelle, thank you for being here, honey. We've got Faye. You can only control your reaction, nothing else in life. Absolutely. We have a choice whether we react or respond. Donna says, spot on messages and guidance for my person's sign of Aries and my sign of Cancer. And I know why I received the song Powered by Little Mix. Well, I'm going to do their sign after as well. So I'm doing like a bonus. So the way I'm going to do these readings is I'm going to do all of the signs, then have a bathroom break, and then like go to the loo, and then I'm going to do their signs, okay? Because obviously you get information from both, so stick around, okay? So let's do Aquarius then. So if you're an Aquarius, I'm going to connect with your energy right now. So welcome Aquarius. Let's see what the message is for you today as we move forward this week. So this is like for the energy from now to next Thursday. Anything you need to be aware of. Just move that over a bit there. So what's the message for Aquarius, please, angels? Flying out, okay? That one as well. They're giving me fear. You may be releasing fear this week. Oh, any fear that comes up, remember it's illusion, it's not real. So first card is giving. So remember, the way you overcome fear is by giving, by loving, by being kind and generous and gentle. It may be that you feel fear because perhaps you're overgiving or you're over trying in a situation. So give back to yourself if that's the case, pull your energy back to you. But ultimately, the way you move out of ego, which is fear-based, is focusing on giving, focusing on service, focus on being kind and gentle. And that also creates a happy home. Maybe you're giving to your home. So this could also be you doing things around the home to give back to the home. So you could be like redecorating, putting flowers in there. You could be tidying around. You could be getting things ready for the holidays. So you ultimately have a happy home. It could also be that you want to give in a happy home environment. So happy home is really like the Ten of Cups. It's like you may want that happy ever after with your person. And perhaps you're trying to give to them to create that. And the angels are reminding you, it does need to be equally balanced. You're going to have that in time. But ultimately, this is you enjoying time at home. So you may be really happy with your home right now because you're giving to it. So you may be doing things to make your home life better. Getting like cozy little blankets in, or maybe you're decorating your home for the fall season, or you're getting ready for Christmas. So I feel like you do like your home, or you love your home. If you don't, then obviously you have to ask yourself why you're giving to that, maybe change that. But I feel the majority of you watching are content really with your home, even if it's not necessarily how you want it to be exactly. You might think, well, I love my home. I just wish my twin flame was here with me. It's like me, I love my home and I've got it exactly how I want it now, with new furniture and everything else. But I want my twin here. So, it's not, what I'm trying to say. But I feel this is you giving back to you. And remember, ultimately, you are the home because you are the person, the soul. You're the home. You have to also give back to you. So I'm getting this also as your own body. Giving to your own body, being kind and nourishing to your own body as well. Filling up your own cup, doing things for you. Make sure you're eating right and nourishing yourself. And then you're going to feel more happier in the skin you're in. So I'm getting that coming through as well for you. So it may be a real week for you of self-love, self-care, feeling content. Maybe you're having like a duvet day and you're just sitting there with your slippers on, dressing gown, watching Netflix, chilling out. And that's something that brings happiness in. It's the way you give to yourself, okay? So we've got, this is about spontaneous action as well. So something could happen very quickly for you this week. It could be unexpected news, unexpected communication. When you're feeling happy and content, that's when things start manifesting for you. And I definitely feel this could be connected with another person, someone who's going to open up to you when you least expect it. This could be a water sign, but again, take the sign out of it, okay? I feel this is someone, again, who could have been a bit closed off or shut down, but they're going to come forward with some kind of emotion. So whatever you've been going through, there's going to be an end of that pain or an end of that cycle. And this could be because you've been working on self-love, you've been releasing burdens. You may see 10-10. Something powerful could happen for you tomorrow on the 10-10. And it's like coming out into the open. So working on yourself, 5D connection, inner union. And it's going to bring everything into fruition in a physical way. And I feel this person wants to show you off in their world. So, they are proud of you. They're proud of what you've been achieving. You could also be proud of what you're achieving at home. In your life as well. Maybe you're proud of what you're achieving at work, so you're able to put that money into your home. You can do this, whatever it is. So whatever it is you're doing, you can do it. Remember, God would not give you anything you can't handle. Go out in nature to feel your connection with Source. So maybe you've been in the home a bit long and you need to go for a walk, or, if you work from home especially, I work from home and sometimes I don't go out for days. I don't see anyone for days. And when I go out for a walk, it just feels so nice. Or, just walk and sit in a coffee shop where there are people around. Obviously not people I'm connecting with, but just feeling other people's energy. It's good. It's good sometimes when you're a bit of a hermit like I am. So what else do you need to know? What else is the message coming through? Yeah, look at this tower. Any kind of tower that's going on is divine intervention. And I feel that that you're like not getting involved in drama, gossip. You're saying, I recognise that whatever is happening, whether it's in my life or my person's life or in anyone else's life, it's always happening for a reason. There is divine intervention there. So if you are going through any tower moments right now, or any towers come in over the week, you can handle it. You've got this, because it could also be about delays in communication, or this person reappearing and then being quiet again. So you understand inside that delays are necessary for divine timing. So if there is any delays, or there is anything that happens spontaneously and then goes back again, like back and forth, or anything that's happening, that it's in divine timing. So the angels are asking you to have faith, okay, and to know that everything happens for a reason, okay? Yeah, you got the High Priestess, you are a telepathic being, you are intuitive. And you're kind of sending this message out saying, can you hear me too? Because you may feel like you're communicating with your person through your intuition, through telepathy, through dreams, through the things you're feeling and thinking. And they're saying, yes, I can hear you, okay? I never want this feeling to end Knight of Cups. So you're definitely going to come back together and you're going to talk and spend time together. And it's a very beautiful thing, okay? This isn't a Q&A, okay? It's a very beautiful thing that's going on. So you are going to come back together, have faith in that. So if your person will give you a message, what would it be? What would your person say? No matter what sign they are, okay? Your person would say, I'm sorry. So there could be an apology coming in as well, especially if there's been back and forth behaviour, or your person's been quiet. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. So there may have been something you've been through recently that you really wanted them to be there for, and they couldn't be. But you got through it anyway with your own strength and power, with your own willpower, with your connection with Source, okay? So I do feel they're going to apologise for not being there, and they do intend to be. I hope that helps, okay? This isn't a Q&A, guys. This is a horoscope reading. Please make sure when you're jumping on any live from now on, you're reading the description before you come in with a donation or you do anything, because this isn't a Q&A. I'll be live for Q&A tomorrow, okay? Nothing I can do about donations. I've put it very clearly in the community post as well. Please make sure you're reading the description if you're coming into a live, okay? This is a horoscope reading collectively for everyone. I'm doing all the signs first for everyone, and then I'm going to do your person's sign. So we're doing Pisces next for everyone. So, okay, Lee, just so you know, but I will be live again tomorrow, okay? So, and I'm going to be live hopefully every Thursday doing these horoscope readings. That's the plan anyway, moving forward. So Pisces, welcome Pisces. So if you're a Pisces and you resonate with Pisces, let's see what's happening for you right now. So what's the message for you for this coming week? Okay, the week is like from Thursday today through to next Thursday, or something you need to be aware of. One card, very clear. Look at this. All paths lead home. That's what you need to know today. So if you're worrying about things, wondering about things, everything leads you where you're meant to be. You're on the right path. You may be seeing 717. And this is a huge message for you to know if you're panicking about your person, because they are already on their way to you, even if it seems otherwise, because all paths lead to you. So remember, one thing is this: home isn't a building, a location, a place. It's a feeling, it's you. All paths lead back to you. In other words, you can't miss out on anyone or anything that's meant for you. It's absolutely going to be for you. And all paths lead home. So, you're going to end up where you're meant to be, doing the purpose you're meant to be, doing the mission, the career, with the person you're meant to be with. You always end up where you're meant to be. The universe will always guide you where you're meant to be. And that's what you need to know this week. So if anything comes up that kind of brings up any fear or any stress, just remember, all paths lead home. Keep saying it to yourself, all paths lead home. I trust in God. I trust in His plan for my life. So yeah, everything else is illusion. So if any illusions come up, any fear, any struggle, if anything tries to get in your head or anyone tries to get in your head, say to yourself, no, all paths lead home. I know everything's going to be okay. And there will be a new cycle starting in your life as well. So you could be completing a cycle. Maybe you're waiting for your person to complete a cycle. But I feel this is like you releasing things and knowing you're going to be moving towards a new beginning, because you've got this crossroads. What path do I take? Choosing the right path for you, moving forward. And your person could well be in the process of making a decision. Okay, so you could actually be connecting with was it Libra and Scorpio? There was 2 signs that we got a decision coming up. I think it was Libra or Scorpio. So if your person's a Libra or Scorpio, they could well be making a decision right now. I think it was Libra and Scorpio, but I don't know. My mods might tell you that if I can tell you in the chat. But definitely someone here is wanting a decision to end a cycle, to move forward. And I feel that's because they're on the road to you. So I'm seeing this as your person. I'm seeing this as your person making a decision right now to choose the path that leads to you. And that path is choosing themselves first, because it leads to you. So if you are connecting with a Libra, I was thinking a Libra and a Scorpio, then they are definitely making a decision. Be very interesting to see what comes up in all their cards in a minute when I do their signs. But your person's making a decision to choose you. But obviously they have to choose themselves first, because all paths lead home. Or you may even have to make a decision in your own life. If you're seeing this as you may be making a decision to do with your career, or maybe you're walking away from something in your own life. But all paths lead to you, and that's what you need to know, okay? So what else is the message coming through? Give it time. So you just need to give it time. So if you're thinking, okay, when is my person going to make this decision? Or when's this all going to happen? You just have to give it time. So patience is definitely a lesson that you are learning right now on your journey. To have faith in the when, to trust that all paths lead home. If I give it time, it's all going to work out. It's a wise investment. Whatever it is you're waiting on, it's worth waiting on. It will be a wise investment. Now, the first thing I'm connecting with is something big could be happening for you around December to April. So if you give it time, you may notice December to April things actually shifting into place for you. Your third eye is obviously open as well and speaking to you. And this is about something else you're investing in. So obviously this is the relationship, because this is the love card. It's the love deck. We connect it with love as well. But I feel this could also be other things. If you're investing in a business or a specific thing at work, or it's worth investing in, even if you don't see the results straight away. You're going to start seeing the results around December to April. That's a powerful time for you. Someone could also have green eyes, but I feel this is more about someone's watching you. So someone may be watching you right now because you're worth watching. They want to invest in you. So this could even be your person watching you on social media. What else do you need to know? The Magician, you're becoming the creator of your own destiny. You're making things happen in your life. Why? Because you're trusting that all paths lead home. You're starting to trust that you can make the right decisions and move forward the right way. And you're also mapping out your future. Page of Pentacles, lots of lessons and growth here. So I'm seeing this as you and your person ending up together because you're on the right path. It's all moving in the right direction. So if your person will give you a sign right now or a message, what would it be? It would be, I'm afraid. I walked away, but I intend to come back. So if they walked away from you, all paths lead home, they're coming back, okay? My concern is, this is their fear, what keeps them up at night. They give me fear. This is what's keeping them up at night right now. My concern is, will you be there when I come back? Will you be there when I do? Because I was running from myself. So they were never running from you directly. They were running from their own fear and their own struggle. And they are going to come back to you. That's an absolute given. I hope that helps, okay? So give it time. Wow, very powerful. So that's all the signs from your perspective. Now we're going to do all the signs from their perspective, okay? So let me just sort my cards out. Then I'm going to go and go to the toilet quickly. and then we'll go into their signs, okay? So thank you so much to everyone who's watched this little bit of it. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the chat. Okay, if all of that, any of that resonated with you guys, hopefully it did. So we're going to use the same cards, but I'm going to bring in masculine decks. I'm going to bring in the masculine tarot, the masculine message tarot, and the divine masculine comes to light, okay? So we're going to connect with their, just put these decks back so I don't get in a mess and I know what I'm doing. Feminine, the silence, where do they go? I'm still getting used, you know, to where all my decks are, because I've changed all my decks around and stuff. And then I won't try picking up other decks of cards when I'm doing this. Okay, there we go. We put these here. That's better. Okay, so we've got the signs again. We're going to be doing from their perspective. So I am going to nip to the bathroom. Let me just have a drink. Thank you all for being. I'll put my little lizard here. So thanks, mods, for looking after chat. I'm just getting the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Then we're going to do their signs from their perspective, okay? Okay, let me just have a drink and then I'll be back with you. Okay, thank you to my little lizard for looking after the area for me then. Thank you for being here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to connect with their signs. And we're going to see what's going on in their life and what they want you to know and how they're feeling about you and all of that. So we're going to connect with it from their perspective. Now, when I went to the loo then, I went to the bathroom then, they gave me a little bit of gas and I was like sitting there thinking, where's that come from? And the angel's saying, because what they're doing this week is releasing fear about making a move. So I just want to show you what that is because I feel that's something collectively they just shared with me. So I need to find it. Hang on a minute. You know, and I'm dead honest with you about these things. You know, we're all human as well. We experience physical things. So, you know, I'm not embarrassed about that. I was like, this is something they are going through. So the desire to create without the motivation or courage to act on it, they're holding themselves back, fear around not having enough time to do it now. So they're feeling the need to do something. All signs, that's what you need to know. They are feeling that need. So they've got a desire to do it, but they may be like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do it, or is there enough time, or all those things, okay? No, this isn't a Q&A. It's not a Q&A, okay? It's not a, this is horoscope read. I'll be live tomorrow for a Q&A, guys, okay? If you want a question tomorrow, okay, not today. This is horoscope readings, okay. Right, let's connect with their energy then, okay? So we're going to start with, let me get them right here, there we go. We're going to start with Aries. So if your person is an Aries, so this is their sign. If you want your sign, go back to the other messages. This is their sign. So if they're an Aries, we're going to connect with their energy right now. Okay, things may be speeding up. Just had something speed up there. So this is Aries, okay? So what's going on with your Aries? Well, first of all, there may be some of them, not all of them. Some of them may need to travel to you. Okay, they may be traveling. So some of them could be traveling right now. They could be going on an airplane somewhere. But it feels like they are wanting to come to you. And they need to surrender and let go of the fear around that. So what I'm really feeling is they want to come to you. Okay, it doesn't matter where you live, where they are in the world, it doesn't matter. And I am getting plane rides for some. So there could be distance between some of you. So you could live in one country, they could live in another country, or maybe there's big difference, you have to get on a plane to see each other. They are wanting to do that, and they are letting go of their fear around actually making that happen. It doesn't matter whether there's a plane ride between you, or they've got to just get in the car and come to you, or walk down the street. They want to come to you. So right now, that's what they're contemplating, which makes sense when I've just had that gas coming through, because it could be fear, oh, I want to do, but I don't know if I'm able to, or I'm scared. So they want to travel to you. So the first thing I'm getting is for you to let go of the fear, because they are going to come to you. They want to travel to you. That's on their mind right now, okay? What else is going on with them? What's going on with them? With Aries masculines? Or yeah, because you're the Empress, so they're drawn to you. They're drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So again, this is reminding you that all you need to do is be yourself, because they are drawn to you. They can't stay away from you, Divine Feminine. This is you as a Divine Feminine energy. Okay, now some of them could also be a parent. Okay, so that could also be something that's in the way. So for those of them that have got kids, for example, if they're a mum or a dad, that may be causing a bit of a challenge. But I'm getting this more about this as you, and you're on their mind, and they feel your nurturing energy and your light, and they're being pulled to you. Okay, that's what they want. So they want to come to you. And that this bird, it's amazing how this bird keeps coming, a little bird. It's eating berries on the bush, and it happened yesterday. There's two of them there now. When I was recording a video yesterday, it's a sign of nourishment, because they're eating these berries. I've got berries on my bush. I didn't even know there were berries on the bush until yesterday. And I was doing a daily angel reading for an upcoming video, and I noticed it, and I brought it into the reading. I turned the camera around. I won't do that now because it'll disorientate everything. But it's this blackbird's looking at me, eating these berries. He's flown off now. But that's about nourishment. And what I connected with is, it's the way that they see you giving them nourishment. And that's what I'm connecting with. So I feel that they know that you're the one that can nourish them in all ways. So what else are they going through this week, Aries? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, nurturing. I mean, I've just said that about the bird and everything. And there's the card, Queen of Pentacles, nurturing. The card says nurturing. I know these are probably wrong way around because of YouTube. But it says nurturing on the card. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is your energy they're connecting with. Okay, you could actually be an earth sign as well. Okay, but not all of you. Okay, some of you could be. But this is showing you they see as very earthy, very nurturing. They're very attracted to, like they give me the word. And again, you could be a man or a woman, but they are like saying, like you bosoms. I must have word about like like the way if they put their head on your chest. It's buxom, bosoms, whatever, but they're showing me like they just love being in your presence, because it's very nurturing, it's very gentle, it's very warm, it's very inviting. That's what they love about you. Okay, so they love that about you, and they're drawn to you. They want to come to you. They can't stay away. Okay, and that's what they're thinking about, coming to you. And you could be a mother too. You could be a mum. Not all of you, but some of you could be a mum as well, and they love that nurturing element in you. This is not the end. This is what they want you to know. They want you to know that whatever's going on between you, it's not the end, okay? And messages coming, look at this. They are going to reach out. They are going to do something. The karmic energy is being released. So if there is a karmic partner, they're going to release that person. Or whatever the karmic thing is in the way, that's going to be released to bring you together. And they know they can do this, okay? You can do this. Maybe you're sending that message to them through your own energy, saying you can do this. I have faith in you. They can do this, okay? So what else is going on with them? Yeah, the moon. They're facing their fears and darkness to be able to take action. So this full moon has really activated something in them where they can't wait to see you, or they feel that urge and that need to see you. You know, it's very clear that's what they need to do, okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords. When I make a decision, things are going to happen very quickly. So they are going to make a decision. It is going to happen very quickly. Things are going to shift forward. So it's going to be a quick decision. It's going to take you by surprise. You're not going to be expecting this decision. They're going to be a block in the throat. They're going to clear the air with you. They're going to reach out unexpectedly. They're going to come and see you unexpectedly. And it's going to blow your mind, okay? So if they could give you any message right now, what would it be? Okay, first message is I love you. Okay, they want you to know they love you, but there is a but there. So really it's an I love you, however, okay? Of course I love you, and that will never change, but I have to be free of the past and the pain and everything else that holds me back first, so we can have a very good life together, and so I can love you the right way. I need time to do it right. So they want to see you. Yes, they're thinking about that now, but there may still be things they need to release in their life, and that could be the karmic energy being released. And they're in fear of change. They're saying, I am afraid of change and I will handle it because I'm afraid of being left alone. I'm afraid, please don't leave me. So they've got abandonment wounds. Abandonment wounds about being left alone. So they could have been left alone as a kid, or they felt that way, and they're afraid of you leaving them. You know, they're so afraid of perhaps coming to you and you leaving them. It's like their little inner child, their little inner boy or girl comes out, their inner they comes out and says, don't leave me alone, you know. So that's the wounding. So they're saying, I do love you, but I fear change, I'm afraid. And when I make this decision, it's going to happen quickly because it's going to be spontaneous even for me. Okay, so they're working through all their fears right now. And the universe is saying, look, you can do this. You can release the karmic energy, the person. Just reach out and message them. This is not the end, and they want you to know that, okay? Because they can't stay away from you. So right now they're trying to surrender their fear, let go of their fear, so they can make a move and come forward. And many of them are going to travel to you. I hope that helps, okay? So that was Aries and what your Aries person is going through and thinking this week. Okay, so I hope that helps, okay? Let me just pop these cards back. This is a horoscope reading. It's not a Q&A. If you want a Q&A, that's tomorrow, guys, around 7, 8 a.m. my time, UK time, that is. Okay, I'm just taking my time. Oh, okay, just have a little drink. Okay, so we're going to do... yeah, no, this isn't a Q&A. I don't think we're any moderators in. Oh yeah, I've got Donna. So Donna, if you can just let people know it's not a Q&A. I think Victor's here somewhere as well. Victor's will be busy as well though. So just if you can let them know, you know, it's not a Q&A. Please read the description when you're coming in live. To any of my lives, please read the description so you know that it's not what it is. You know, it says very clearly it's a horoscope reading. It says very clearly on the thumbnail it's a horoscope reading. It's not a Q&A. If it's a Q&A where I answer questions, I'll state it's a Q&A. Okay, so mods, if you can keep putting that in the chat for me, then I haven't got to keep repeating myself, okay? You can't just kind of jump on when I'm live and always expect it to be a Q&A. You must make sure you're reading the description box, you know. It's common sense, really. So, Taurus, thank you for being here. This is going to be for your masculine, okay? This message, it's thrown me off again having to say again it's not a Q&A. That's why I've mods for that, you know. So, anyway... So next message we're doing this for Taurus, okay? So this is for your person who is a Taurus. So if you're connected with your divine masculine or your special person and they are a Taurus, this is what they're going through. Okay, so what's your person going through? What's your Taurus person going through right now? What's the energy they are in this week, or what do you need to know for this week? They want to make good choices. Gone back in. So I feel that they are taking their time because they want to do it right. They want to make a good choice. They don't want to mess things up. They don't want to sabotage anything. They don't want to hurt you again. They want to do it right this time. So they want to make a good choice. And in the past, they may have made bad choices, or they may have felt like they've made bad choices, and they don't want to do that again. Okay, so they're making good choices. They're thinking about the things they can do differently. Definitely at a crossroads, what path do I take, what do I do to end some kind of cycle so they can give you the world, and there may be illusion around that right now, fear. So your person is at a crossroads, working out what the next steps are, okay? What do I do now, okay? Now I feel there's too many cards here, so I'm going to put them back in. They know it's up to them, okay? They know it's up to them. I'm going to bring that one in, but I feel these are the cards that jumped on the table. So they know it's up to them to do this, okay? They are releasing all their blame to heaven because they may have blamed other things. They may have blamed you for certain things. You've triggered me. You've changed me. And, you know, when they're not ready, they're like, oh, they panic. So they may have blamed you for some things, but they don't really blame you at all. They're blaming themselves, but they're going to release all that blame because they're starting to think bigger in their life. They're starting to realize they can have more and they can do more and they can be more in their life. So the answers are always within, okay? And that's what they are learning more and more, that they can go within for the answers, that they have the power within them to understand what to do, you know, what the next steps are in their life. So they're definitely in a planning phase, just like Aries are as well. So again, collective energy. They're saying, yeah, look at this, emotional mastery. They are learning how to overcome their fears so they can open up. So the King of Cups is someone who opens the heart. And if your person's being shut down, they want to open the heart. They're trying to master that. So I feel your person is starting to find their power to be vulnerable and to open up and tell you they love you and to communicate really how they feel. That's what they know they need to master, and that could be their problem. You might think, oh, they never tell me how they feel, or I never know where I stand, and that's the reason why. What else do they want you to know? So they are mastering their emotions. You could also see seagulls because, blimey, I can't get that one. Oh, I had to go right back there. So again, it may even cause them physical discomfort to face these fears. But you may see seagulls in relation to them because seagulls are a sign they are mastering their emotions. Yeah, they want to come forward and apologise. Now, you could be an air sign. Okay, you could be an air sign. Not all of you, you know, some of you could be. But they want to come to you and apologise. And also they feel like you are very strong, very resilient. They're very attracted to you. They're very drawn to you. You may be wearing red when this happens as well. But they are very drawn to you. I'm seeing the red as like passion, fire, desire. So you could be a fire sign as well. But this is how they feel about you. You know, they know they can't stay away from you. And they want to apologise. And the thing is, they know that you have every right to shout at them or be a bit defensive, but they're hoping that you're not going to be in that energy. They're hoping that you're going to be open to what they have to say. And they are learning how to master their emotions. So if you see red roses, that's a sign of an apology. Some of them could even come forward with roses. Not all of them, you know, for those who are trying to be a bit more open and romantic, they may come forward with flowers, but it's a sign of this. This could even be something coming in, moving towards Valentine's Day. So it could even be a sign about what's happening between now and Valentine's Day. But the week ahead, this is the energy they're in. This is what they're thinking about. You know, they're thinking about mastering their emotions. They're thinking about making a change. They're thinking about making things happen. So what else is going? Yeah, Hermes, I've gone within to process. So they're saying, I have to work this out. Okay, I have to work this out right now. I've gone within to process. So if they're quiet, that's why. They're working through all this emotion to be able to come forward. So what do they want to say to you today? They're saying to you, recovery. I am in recovery from my past behaviour and healing my addictions and my codependency. This is a new beginning for me. It's a time for me to be free of the past, to take back my power. I am healing. Absolutely, they are healing to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful messages again. So that was Taurus, okay? For those Taurus masculines, we're going to do Gemini in a minute, okay? Let me just put these cards back. So welcome to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for spending a bit of time with me today, guys. It means so much, okay? And you get some messages as well. It's lovely to see everyone. I don't think so. I don't think they can. I'm not sure. I don't think they can do that. Okay, I think I'm the only one who can do that. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. Ask Victor, he knows. Victor knows more than me about being a mob now. So let's do Gemini then. So if your person is a Gemini, your masculine, or your person is a Gemini, the person you're connecting with, we're going to see what they're going through this week from like today, Thursday, through to like next Thursday. So what are they thinking about, contemplating? They may be being a bit indifferent. They're apologising for that. That's causing a delay. If they are seeming to be indifferent right now, okay, if they're being a bit quiet with you, it's because they're feeling lost. Now, what I'm actually getting more than anything else is, because this is from their perspective, they may feel like you're being indifferent to them, and that's making them feel lost. So they are really missing you right now and feeling like you don't care. Now, obviously, you do care. But in their eyes, they may see you busy. They may see you out and about. Maybe you're taking selfies and sharing things on social media, living your best life, and that's making them feel a bit lost. Okay, and that may actually be causing a delay because it's putting them into fear about doing something. So they may be actually a bit worried about what you're doing. And I'm getting that coming through very strongly, okay? But the heart is also a powerful thing about change. So they're listening to their heart more, but I feel it's their heart right now that may be causing a delay because they're feeling a bit lost and afraid that you may be doing something else, or you may be busy, or you may not care. Okay, so just understand that they know they love you, they want to show you, and they are intending to do that when they feel a little bit stronger. So you may get this the other way around. You may feel like, hang on a minute, Liz, it's them that are being indifferent. It's them that are causing a delay. But this is from their perspective. This is how they feel. And they feel like you're being a bit indifferent towards them. And that's making them feel a bit lost, okay? So what else is going on with them right now? What else is going on with them right now? Yeah, the back and forth in their energy. They want to be around you, but they're holding themselves back and they don't want to be back and forth. They don't want to breadcrumb you. They don't want to give you any false hope. They want to come in right, okay? So they're actually thinking about what you're doing. Again, I am getting this from their perspective. They wonder what you're doing. Who are you doing things with? What are you up to? So there's a lot of pain there about if you're with someone else. That's their own fear, insecurity. It's not really a solution. But also there could be something they are in that they need to release. Or you could be in something you need to release. They're giving me downloads in the ears as well. So a lot of ringing in the ears going on here. So it's like they're starting to make sense of things as well through things they're perhaps overhearing. So the universe could be showing them signs and things through things they overhear or songs, or you could be receiving lots of messages and readings. And you could be communicating that way in a very telepathic way. But I'm seeing this also as if they are in something already, or they are committed elsewhere, or if they've got other obligations, they want to release those to be able to show up for you the right way. And that can also be creating a delay, and they may be acting indifferent because of that too. But I feel it's more about they wanting what you're doing. There is success ahead regardless, and they know that. It's like in their mind, they know that with you it would be successful to have a relationship with you. They somehow know or see that you're going to be together. They may not know how it's going to happen, but they know it is. They feel the success ahead, and they know that with you it will be a very successful life. They feel like with you it will be everything they've ever wanted. That's how they feel. Sorry, I know I keep knocking these over. Good job, this angel's resilient. It's been knocked over a million times. Yeah, Ace of Swords, decision, breakthroughs and awareness. There's definitely going to be a breakthrough in your connection with success ahead. They're already coming into awareness of what they need to do or change, and there's a decision coming in. Now, this is also something they've been aware of since September, so they know, and they've known since September, they want to make a decision in their life and make a change, especially if they're already in something. They want to speak the truth. They want to get things out in the open. They don't want to be in a karmic cycle any longer. And that may well be what they need to change, okay? They want a new relationship with you, and they're diving deep within. And a lot of them feel like they're struggling because they feel lost. They feel afraid. They're worried about you moving on or being with someone else. But they know they've got to make a decision. And this is coming in as well, moving towards November with the justice there. It's already happening now in this Libra season. But I feel also around the 11th. So it's the 11th on Saturday, I think it is. It's Friday tomorrow. The 10th, 11th, they could also be coming up with this too. I've got to make a decision. I know it's time for a decision. So I feel that they are worried what you're doing, yet they've got no right really to think that way, because they may be the one in a karmic relationship, or they could be You're definitely going to reconnect, because you just disconnected and reconnected. The lovers, they're saying, my passion and love for you drives me wild. So it's the passion and love they have for you that makes them overthink things and think crazy thoughts, like you're seeing someone else or you're busy with someone else. Okay, so if they could give you a message right now, what would it be? So just have faith they're working through the feelings this week to make a decision. There's going to be a breakthrough. You may even see penguins in some way. So they're saying me time. They're saying, I need to focus on me right now as I'm growing spiritually, finding myself, becoming someone new. So they're working out what to do. It's like they're coming into their own right now. And they're saying flirting. I'm flirting with you because I want you and you excite me. So if you are in communication, or if they do come back in with a communication, it's going to be a flirt. Because they're saying, I get all hot and turned on when we connect in this way. So they may well come in a flirty way, but they're trying to test the water to see what you're doing. because they also wonder what you're doing in your own time. So I'm getting like a lot of conflicting energy around them, because part of them is trying to stay away to do the right thing, especially if they're in a karmic cycle or they need to release something or they're not able to give fully to you. And the other part of them is so driven by desire and fear about you moving on, they can't help themselves. So they could come in with a flirt, even if it's just a little emoji or something, like a winky emoji, or they just want you to know that they care about you. That's what the message is coming through, that there is going to be a breakthrough. They are going to speak the truth or do something. And it's all on the mind. I feel a lot of confusion around them this week because they are lost. And that's why there's a delay, because you don't need them coming in around you if they're going to be back and forth again, confusing you. You want them to come back in when they're in the right mindset. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful, that one. A lot of energy around there as well. Let me pop these cards back, okay? Let me just have a little drink. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It really does help, okay? Thank you to my mods in the house as well. I'm falling asleep. I'll watch later. Thank you for jumping in, honey. Resilient is my middle name. Thank you for being here. Big welcome to everyone. It's nice to say hi to everyone as well. Nat's waiting for Cancer. My masculine is a Cancer as well. I'm a Cancer and he's a Cancer. So this is going to be interesting. So let's do Cancer then. Okay, let's do Cancer. So what's going on with Cancer masculines then? What's going on? If your person is a Cancer, what's going on with them this week? From the energy of today up until next Thursday, what's going on with that? Oh, they know. Look at this. What reading was it we got all past lead home? Was it Capricorn or Pisces? One of the signs. I think was it Pisces? Because you could be a Pisces. If you are a Pisces and your person is a Cancer, they know they belong with you. You're their home, okay? One of the readings I did for in the other signs came out with all past lead home. And that's the message. This is my Divine Feminine Power Message deck. So what your person knows, no matter what sign you are, your Cancer person knows that you are meant to be, that you are destined to be. They know it deep inside the soul, regardless of what the circumstances are. They know that you are their person, and all paths lead back to you. You keep coming back together because it's meant to be. It's fate and destiny. So they can't fight that. And I feel what they're realizing this week is that they can't fight that. They're realizing this more this week. So whenever, they may have fought it before and hid away, whatever's gone on. They know now, I can't fight this anymore. We keep coming back together. It's meant to be. There's nothing I can do. I can't fight it. So what's the point? So they are accepting that they belong with you, okay? No matter what's going on. Even when there's moon cycles happening, illusion, fear, struggle, whatever's going on, they know. And they know with you, oh, wow, they know they could have the best life with you. They could have the most amazing life with you, because with you, the treasure chest is fully open. You tick all the boxes in your person's life. Okay, you could give them everything, and they know it. And they know that they're just wasting time. And they know, even if they're in a situation now, they know they're going to release that because they know they want a life with you. They want a life with you, and they may well have to leave something behind to do that. Some of them could have kids. I'm connected with family in this as well. Walking away from a family to create a new family. Okay, to create a new foundation with you, and that's what they want, and they're realising this now in October. So they're realising this week where their bread is buttered. I don't care what the circumstances are. Which is very exciting for me as well as you others watching. Okay. Yeah, don't let others have power over you. This is their problem. They're too nice sometimes. Okay, they're too nice. They've got a heart of gold and they don't want to hurt anyone. They don't want to let anyone down. So they're letting other people have power over them instead of standing up for themselves, having a backbone and speaking the truth and doing what they know is the right thing to do. They've got to believe, and this is what they're starting to do. They're starting to believe, I can be happy. I can make this happen. I can choose myself. I'm not going to let other people have power over me anymore. I'm going to make a choice from my heart and soul. That's what they are starting to believe. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups, love initiation. And you're going to feel this. Now, it may well be they come in this week with an apology, or you get a communication, or you just feel something shifting. I feel their heart is opening to you more and more. They want to initiate contact. They want to come forward. Things are changing in them because they are starting to believe, and they're starting to have faith that this is moving forward. This is Cancer. This is for the Cancer masculines, okay? It says on here, I've got it. I'm sure you can see that there, okay? Probably the wrong way round though, because I know obviously that you know, when I'm doing a live, it rotates it round. It's not my fault either, that isn't. Yeah, they're evaluating their next move. So again, they know what they want. Seven of Pentacles. Some of them could have a dog. Okay, or they could have more than one dog, but they could have a dog, one specific dog. They're definitely feeling like they need to do something. Time's running out. They know, they're aware of time now. So whereas in the past they may not have been aware of time, you know, like I say, they're always aware of time, but like thinking, oh, I've got all the time in the world. They're starting to realise more and more, time's running out. I need to do something about this. So they're reevaluating their life, and they are evaluating their next move to be able to move towards you. So they're definitely thinking about you, wanting to do something, okay? And they're thinking about their life in general. Yeah, judgment. Again, this is something that they may be like really struggling with. What will people think? What will people say? Because they're letting other people have power over that. Okay, it could be their karmic partner, it could be a family member, it could be someone at work, whoever. They're releasing their fears now about what other people think to finally put their own needs first and follow their heart. So what they're saying is, I'm going to follow my heart. You're where I belong. I'm meant to be with you. They know it deep inside. They know they belong with you. They know that you're their fate and destiny, that all paths lead home. They've just got to move away from this people pleasing. So if they could give you a message, what would it be? Yeah, flirting. So again, they could come in with a flirt, and they want to flirt with you because it turns them on. It makes them hot and, you know, hot and heavy. That's what they want. That's what they're missing in their life. They say, I'm flirting with you because I want you and you excite me. So you excite them, they want you. I get all hot and turned on when we connect in this way. So they want to connect with you in a hot way, and they want to feel turned on by you. That's what they want. Okay, so things are going to start heating up between you. Okay, this could even be something heating up between now and Valentine's Day. Again, I'm seeing this as like Valentine's Day, but this is a weekly one. So this week, they want to come in this week hot and heavy with you. So just be ready for anything. Anything can happen. But they know whatever happens that you're their destiny. I hope that helps, okay? I'll claim that reading. I'm having that one. Thank you. Yes, thank you, angels. So that was a good one, okay? This isn't a Q&A, Keathana, okay? This is a horoscope reading. Okay, if you want Q&A tomorrow, okay, tap in tomorrow or connect with your person's sign after this live to get a message, okay? Okay, we're going to do Leo. So if your person is a Leo, okay, if your masculine is a Leo, the person you're connecting with, the person on your mind is a Leo. Let's see what's going on with them. Okay, hey Patricia, welcome. So what's your Leo wanting you to know? What's going on with your Leo? What's going on with your Leo? Loyalty and rebirth. They are going to come back in a loyal way. They want to rebirth their loyalty in a way. So they are very loyal to you even if you don't see it. And you may see dogs, or you may see dogs acting a bit strange around you, like running up to you, sniffing you. It's all a sign of their loyalty. They are loyal, and it breaks their heart that they haven't been able to show this to you fully. But they are loyal to you, and they're going to come back in a loyal way. So I feel the connection is, it's coming as a rebirth. You know, there's a rebirth here. So things are coming back to life between you and your person. They're thinking about you very strongly right now. They want to come back into your life if you're not in contact. They want to start something up with you again, and they want to come back loyal. And they are loyal to you. And what they want from you is loyalty too. You know, they're wondering if you're loyal to that. But they want, I mean, look at him, he's panting there. You know, this dog is panting, he can't get enough of you. Okay? Yeah, definitely wants to open up to you. This person wants to open up to you. It's as simple as that. They want to show you their heart, they want to show you the loyalty to you, and they want you to know the loyalty to you too, that their heart is open to you. So this is a really powerful thing. Your person is thinking about you a lot right now. They're clearing their space. I feel they want to clear the air. So they want to clear the air between the two of you, or they want to clear the space between you. So in other words, they want to bridge the gap between you if there is one. They may well be sorting their life out, clearing their space. So if they've been in space, if they've had space, they've been doing a lot of clearing at that time. But I feel what they're doing as well is getting ready for you in their own way. So they could be clearing clutter, they could be clearing things up in the mind, working out what to do next. I feel a lot of fast-paced energy around them as well. Things happening quickly. Yeah, illumination and growth. The sun is obviously a very positive sign anyway, because it's a sign of a happy outcome, but they are drawn to your warmth and your light. You're like the sun that they are drawn to, and they are gaining illumination on this journey right now. They're growing up spiritually on this journey because they want a happy ending with you, contentment and joy. So the Ten of Cups is you. You're everything they've ever wanted, and they're realizing this. So I'm seeing this as they know that with you it's happiness. They know they can have their life with you. They know that you're the one they belong with. A lot like we just had with Cancer, you know. Very similar energy I'm picking up on here, where they know that you're their wish fulfillment, and they want everything with you. So you've got to have faith in that right now. They're working towards a happy outcome. They may even be seeking an outcome. How can I move forward? How can I show you loyalty? So you're going to get loyalty with this person at the right time. And that's what they're thinking about. Yeah, they're just trapped. Some of them are trapped in a cycle, or they're trapped in the head, or they're trapped. They want to release themselves to move forward. Now, what I'm feeling as well is, if you're an Aries, okay, if you're an Aries watching, because obviously they are a Leo. If you're an Aries, your person is desiring you very strongly because they're feeling your power. Because when I did Aries reading, okay, for the general Aries reading, I've got the power card coming through with a lightning bolt, and I'm seeing that lightning bolt as your energy. So if you're an Aries, that's even more powerful. Okay, but no matter what, whatever your sign is, the lightning bolt there is you. Okay, that's you. They're craving your light, your energy, your power, and they feel trapped where they are, and they've got to get out. They've got to break free. And I've done a reading, actually. I recorded it before I went live today for Tuesday next week, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're breaking free of these chains to be able to be with you and move forward. So you're the lightning bolt again. This could be things happening around them that they don't understand, like the lights are flickering, or because they're feeling all this desire. Okay, a lot of passion around them as well when they're connecting with you. Yeah, I can't forget you. I'm returning to you soon. Okay, so they want you to know that they can't forget you, and that's what they're doing. They're kind of in this prison, whatever it is, whether it's a karmic cycle or their own mind, whatever they're going through, and they're saying, I just can't stay away from you. I'm coming back. And they're giving me heart palpitation. It's causing them heart palpitation being away from you. So you may be picking up on that. You may be getting heart palpitations. You may be feeling a bit strained by this as well. So what do they want to say to you? Matt, look at this, my promise to you. I promise to love you for the rest of my life. They are loyal to you. When they are coming in, and that's what's being created right now, they're going to come in loyal. Okay, because they are promising you loyalty, love. You're going to have the whole works with this. A lot of you are going to get married to this person as well. And that's what's on the mind this week. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful energy, wow. Okay, oh, it gives me angel bumps when we get a reading like that, wow. So amazing things coming in, okay? And if you want to know about timelines and things like that, you know, check out your sign. Because obviously this is what they're going for. You need to check out your sign for the rest of it. So go back to the beginning, find your sign. Obviously Victor hopefully will timestamp after. So get your sign, watch that first, and then watch their sign, and then perhaps even go back again. Okay? So I hope you're enjoying this. Let me have a little drink. Okay. So we're going to do Virgo. So this is going to be for your Virgo person. So your Virgo divine masculine, or your person you're connecting with who is a Virgo. So what are they going through this week from today, Thursday, to next Thursday? Straight out, creation and manifestation. They're thinking about doing something. And I feel they're inspired to do something because of you. Because you're their inspiration. So they may well be watching you right now. They may be watching you at work, or they could be watching your social media, or they're seeing you glow up in some way. So I'm seeing this as they're watching you, and it's really inspiring them to make changes in their own life. And they're starting to believe in themselves more, that they can create things in their life, manifest things in their life, you know, make things happen in their life. So they're starting to believe in themselves more because of you. Okay? Yeah, look at this. They want to come back. So you may not be in communication right now, but you will be. It's just a little bit delayed. So they want to come back to you. I also feel this is a sign that they are getting inspiration from you, because certain things in their life may not be moving forward or working. You know, and they are thinking as well, I feel a lot of them as well are worried about the upcoming 3 months, because if they're in a karmic cycle, for example, they're feeling pain that they're not going to be spending these holiday times with you. So obviously holiday times is different for everyone, but I'm connecting with like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year. So they may be miserable. So it's like they know they've got to make changes to actually bring these celebrations in. So they're not going to be enjoying, I feel, any holiday events without you. So if you're worried about that, perhaps thinking, oh, they're going to have a great Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas, they're not unless they're with you. And they know that's what they need to turn around. So that's coming through very strongly, that they're in a little bit of depression about things that are coming that they won't be able to enjoy, or they feel they're not going to enjoy because they're not with you. So there's a little bit of melancholy there. And that's why they need to raise the vibration, because they're sitting around negative. They're sitting around, oh, poor me. You know, and they may even see you creating and manifesting things in your life for the holidays. You may even be planning things, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You may be sharing things on social media. You may be excited about these times, and they are miserable that they are not going to be around you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like they're definitely not going to be around you. It's like to this week, what they're thinking of is, the way it is right now, they're not going to be spending these times with you. And it's hurting them, okay? And they need to raise their vibration to get out of their own head, because while they're in that energy, they're not going to do anything about it yet. They are connecting with the power of being the creator and the manifester. So they're contradicting themselves because they have the power. They're getting in their own way. And that's what Virgos do. They overthink, they procrastinate, they can be perfectionists, okay? Yeah, equality. Now, your person definitely knows that you deserve someone to love them right. To love you right, should I say, and they deserve to be loved right, but they know they've got to come in equal. And that's also something they're thinking about as well. How can I come to you equally? How can I be your equal? Am I your equal? So I feel they are questioning those things, okay? Because a lot of them feel like they're not good enough for you as well. Yeah, they're saying to you, I'm working hard in my zone. So some of them could be really busy at work to try and get more money in the bank so they can actually level up to you. Because they see you as creating and manifesting in your life and creating great things in your life, and they want to do the same. So some of them could be working on the business right now, working on other things, and they're saying, so I just can't be with you right now. And I am feeling this about the holidays. So I've got 13, and this is the death card. So I feel there is going to be a big transformation in your connection and in them over the next 12, 13 weeks, which takes us into the new year. So I am getting this energy, and I have to be honest and tell you what's coming through. You know, I feel that they feel like they can't be with you this year. And that may be because they've got commitments, or they've got financial worries, or there's other things they've got going on. And they're thinking, I just can't do it this year. It's got to be in the new year. I've got to get through this and this and this, or I've got to do that. I've got to pay for that and this. So they're kind of logically looking at things, and that's causing a delay. But the delay, remember, always creates the way. So they are going to create an ending for a new beginning. I just feel it's going to be in the new year. Yeah, I'm working out what I want. And again, we got 5 there over the next 5 days, 5 weeks. This is what they're thinking about. So if they could give you a message, what would it be? Yeah, loyalty. So they are loyal to you. They're saying to you, I am a loyal person. It breaks my heart that I haven't yet been able to truly show you this side of me. I am loyal to you, and I will prove this to you in so many ways in our future. So they do want a future with you, and they can see a future with you. They're just obviously in pain because they can't be with you right now. I hope that helps. Okay, very honest reading from the Virgos today. Okay, but it shows you that they intend to change in the new year. They are going to do something differently. You've got to give them time. So you may on your journey be learning patience. I hope that helps, okay? So a bit of a different energy than what we had for Cancer and Leo, but it's still promising because it shows you they know they're going to have a bad time. I was going to use the S word then. They're going to have a bad time over Christmas, and it doesn't mean you want them to do that, have a bad time, but it shows you that they feel like they can't really be happy unless they're with you. I hope that helps, okay? I hope everyone's enjoying this live today. I'm sending everyone so much love. Thank you for being here. Okay, we're going to do Libra. I don't know if I've lost my chat or not. Can someone comment in the chat? Just so I know my chat's moving. I know I've only got a few of you watching, but I'm just make sure because my chat stopped. I just hope it hasn't stopped. I hope my chat hasn't stopped. Hang on a minute, let me check. It's not moving up and down. So it's so annoying when my chat freezes on my tablet because I'm like, why is it doing that? Let me just see. Oh, I think it is moving. Oh, no, it is moving. It's just no one was commenting. That's okay then, okay? Okay. So let's do then Libra, okay? So let's connect with Libra. So if your person's a Libra, What's going on with them, okay? What do we need to know about them? So whether it's your masculine or, you know, someone you were thinking about crushing on, what are they thinking about this week? What are they thinking about? There's a lot of healing happening now. There could definitely be some mirror work going on. Okay, so you may be mirroring each other. So you may definitely be feeling what they are feeling, waking up at the same time that they are waking up in the night. You could be seeing mirrored numbers because they are too. They're doing a lot of healing on themselves. So I definitely feel you're healing, like triggering back to them things that they need to heal. So you're illuminating in them or making them aware of what they need to heal. And obviously when they look in the mirror, it's like seeing you there as well. So you're very connected like that too. You may even notice your features are becoming very similar. So they see you everywhere they go. So what I'm feeling first of all here is they are seeing you everywhere they go. And that's a very powerful thing. So they're being reminded of you everywhere they go. And they are doing a lot of healing on themselves right now to be able to be with you and move forward. And they are feeling all the passion. You know, they feel all the desire, all the passion, all the fire. It's all there, all the kundalini. Okay, they also, if there is a third-party cycle, then they know they need to release and heal that to be free to be with you. But I'm not necessarily feeling that in this message. I feel it's more about them feeling all the passion and the desire. They feel that very strongly. So you're going to feel the kundalini rising over the next week, okay? You're going to feel all the desire for them because they are feeling it for you. Yeah, crystal healing. So they want to become clear in their thinking. So this crystal healing, some of them could be using crystals. You may use crystals. Someone could even be connected with the name crystal. But I'm getting this more about them going through a healing to gain clarity. Because I'm seeing this as getting crystal clear about what they want. So they're healing the mind to know what to do. And Archangel Samuel is helping them to find what they are seeking. And what they are seeking is answers, solutions, the way forward towards you. And your birthday brings power too. Okay, so obviously it's Libra, and we're in Libra season now. So between now and the 22nd of October, so something could be happening around their birthday, or something could have happened around their birthday, because some of them could have already had it. Maybe it's today, or it's coming in. So I feel this is like their birthday is going to reset things for them. So it's going to feel like a fresh start. It's going to feel different. You know, they're going to feel like, well, I can change now. I can do something differently. And their birthday is perhaps bringing a healing up because maybe you're contacting each other. You know, maybe you're reaching out to them because it's their birthday and that brings some healing in. We got steady progress, and the Knight of Pentacles is a yes from heaven. And if you're asking as well, if you're thinking, should I contact them for the birthday, that could be a yes for you. So you have to sit with that and think, well, yes. But it's a slow going process as well to be with you because the healing still. So you've got to take your time with this masculine here because they're coming in time. It's like steady progress. It is happening. It's just taking a little bit of time for, you know, them to come towards you. They may be doing a lot of meditating as well, thinking, not necessarily saying they're sitting like this meditating, but they're definitely connecting with their own self. Because they know that no one can satisfy them the way you can. You're their wish fulfillment. They know that deep within. So they know they belong with you. They know they're destined to be with you. It's just steady progress, slow going. Okay, so no one can satisfy them like you. And they know that deep within. I feel they're going through a lot of changes around this Libra season, with it being the birthday. And they're saying, I need to be able to give you everything you give to me. So they are aware that in the past that maybe it's been out of balance. They haven't been able to give to you equally. You know, that's why they're doing this healing on themselves. And they're going through this healing to be able to show up the right way. And they're saying, I'm growing up because of our connection. So they've been doing a lot of healing on themselves as well. So if they could give you a message, what would it be? If they could give you a message, what would it be? Yeah, sleepless in my situation. So they're restless and not sleeping very well. They're saying, I'm having sleepless nights, going over and over things in my head to find a solution and a way out of my self-made prison. Now that self-made prison could be their own fear. It could be a situation they're in. I'm taking it easy and doing things slow today as I'm quite tired from lack of sleep. So they may just be tired today. They could have a tiring week. They could be tired in general. And that can make them a bit moody and a bit stressed out. But they are growing up because of this connection. And what they realise more and more, and what they are gaining crystal clear clarity on, and what they are gaining healing about, is that you are absolutely meant to be. And if you're also a Pisces, they know all paths lead back to you. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you everyone for being here and jumping in. It means so much to me, okay? So we're going to be doing Scorpio next. There's Scorpio energy. I'll just put the cards back there. So welcome to anyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me if you haven't already. The next live Q&A will be tomorrow on Friday for the 10:10. It's 10:10 tomorrow. It's gone that quick. So, okay, we're going to do Scorpio. I'm a Pisces named Crystal. Well, there you go. Extra sign there. So we're going to do Scorpio next. Okay, so if your person is a Scorpio, okay, if your masculine, your person, the person you're thinking about is a Scorpio, this is what they're going through this week, okay? From Thursday today until next Thursday. They know that they're building something with you. They feel it. They know that you're going to have a great life together. They feel it. And they may well be building something on their own right now that they can bring to you. So, for example, they could be building their finances up. They could be building a good career. They could be building a life for themselves somehow. But it feels like they know with you it's going to be amazing. And they may even have to travel to you as well. And I feel like what I've got coming through here, this resonates with the... Was it Aries as well, focusing on traveling or moving or doing something? Because what I'm really feeling is they are wanting to build up something to come forward. Now, this could be building up courage to travel to you or come to you, building their finances to come to you. But I'm getting this building up courage, building up strength, building up their bravery to be able to make a move. Because many of them will have to travel to come to you, whether it's in a car, by train, by plane, to make a move to come to you. Some of them may actually be traveling on business, or they may be traveling, and that's building the confidence in some way as well. So these are also things they could be doing. But I feel ultimately they are thinking about how they can move towards you, and they're building the courage and anything else they need, like money or resources, to be able to make that happen, because they intend to come to you. Very similar energy I'm picking up on there, because again, it's collective, remember. And masculines are collective, like they feel the same things as what I picked up on in Aries. So what else is going on? Yeah, it's coming to the end of this cycle. It's like in their mind, they think, I can't keep doing this. You can't keep going round and round like this. I've got to do something. And some of them may have been through some chaos, upheaval, a tower moment, some kind of pain, and they are now ready to pick themselves up, and they feel you all around them because you're the deer and you're sending them love and light and compassion, empathy, and they feel your energy all around them, and that's giving them the strength they need to find the courage to start again in their life or to have a new beginning. And Archangel Chamuel is helping them to find what they are seeking, whether it's answers, money, courage, whatever it is. So they're being helped from above. They're being helped from above. Yeah, they're saying soul contract. They know that they have to end something to have a new beginning. So they could be in a soul contract. So some of them, for example, could be in a karmic cycle they need to end, or they could be going through something a bit karmic they need to end. They know they've got a soul contract with you as well to fulfill, which means to actually be with you. But I feel this also them releasing things that need to go. The yin and yang symbol may be significant for your journey as well. They may be really drawn to that. You may feel like you're awaiting results, and they feel like they know that you are, and they are saying, thank you for being patient with me, because we've got romantic gestures. So it is going to be worth it. You know, they're going to come forward like your knight in shining armour. They're going to give you a nice gesture, whether it's a compliment or a gift or something nice. You know, they want to come forward with that. So I do feel it's worth waiting for. They know you're waiting for these results. And I feel that some of them could even be waiting for other results. So some of them could actually be waiting for test results. It could be a test as in a physical test, like an examination, like something they've been at a hospital or at the doctor's, or it could be like awaiting results of a test like they've done. So something they're studying or something at work, or they may be waiting for something first to be able to make that romantic gesture. This could even be money orientated. But it's like the angel's saying it's a bit of a test right now of patience and faith. It's like you're both being tested on this journey because it's worth the wait. So there's some kind of test going on as well, okay? What else is going on? Yeah, we got Six of Swords. They see a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So with you, you're the light at the end of the tunnel. All the bad times, all the struggles, everything they go through, they know that you're the end result because you complement their life. Now look at this, we've got two sixes. 666. So you may be seeing 666 because that's a message that says they are trying to overcome their ego to find the courage to move forward towards you, because they know that you complement their life, and they know that you are the end result. You're exactly where you're meant to be. You know, when they're with you, they know that it's exactly where they're meant to be. So what do they want to say to you? If they could give you a message, what would it be? What would it be? One day. Okay, now there's a film, isn't there, called One Day? So you may want to watch that. It may mean something. Okay, or is it a show? I know that they did some kind of spin-off of something. It was called One Day, or there's something to do with one day. But they said, I fully intend to be with you the right way, but it has to be the right time for us both. Please trust in me. So they are asking you to trust in them, because one day, and it will be a day when you don't expect it. It's not like them saying, oh, one day, years down the line. You know, it's like one day soon, I'm coming in and I'm going to show you how I feel. So something is about to shift in your connection big time, but they are gaining the courage and the bravery to build with you or move something forward with you. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Let me just pop these back. Okay, so I hope that resonates. So we've got 4 more signs to do. So if you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. So where we are in the readings right now is we're connected with your person's sign. Okay, and if you don't know their sign, it doesn't matter, you know, just watch your own reading. So I've done your signs first and then their signs. So Victor's going to timestamp it. He'll probably put your sign in the signs and then their sign and then the signs or something like that. And then, you know, you'll know what's what. And then I can pin that at the top of the comments and you can click on your timestamp later. Thank you, Victor. Okay, let's do Sagittarius then. So if your person is a Sagittarius or your crush, your masculine, whomever, what are they thinking about this week from like today until this time next week? What are they thinking about? So the main card flying out is rebirth. So whatever is going on this week, they're thinking about a rebirth, thinking about starting again with you, bringing something back to life. So if things have felt a bit stuck or stagnant or stale, they intend to bring this connection with you back to life. They're just in fear about how to do that. It's a false experience appearing real. Their mind is playing tricks on them. What if you don't want me anymore? What if you reject me? What if I've waited too long? What if it's too late? All the things the ego says that gets in the way. So they know they've got to balance their own energy to come back to you, and they are working on balancing their own energy now. So they could be doing breath work. They could be trying to find balance and stability in some way in their life, because they also know that you are a very balanced person, or that's how they see you, and they want to come in a balanced way because you're the nurturing energy, you're the family, you're everything they've ever wanted. Okay, you could also be an earth sign, but this is more about you being the Empress. It doesn't matter what sign you are, you know, this is about you being balanced. You could be a Libra as well, but this is about you being very balanced. Okay, they see that in you and they want to bring that to the table as well. You know, I keep going for my other decks, bringing the tarot. So what else is going on with your Sagittarius? Yeah, they want to open the heart. They want to open the heart, and that's what they're reflecting on. So they want to come in vulnerable. They want to come in with their heart open. They want to tell you the truth. They want to be loving towards you and open towards you. And they're reflecting on that. What will happen? Fear's in the way. Okay, they fully intend on opening up to you. Replace doubt with faith. That's what they are doing. And they're asking you as well to replace any doubts you have about how they feel or about this journey coming to fruition. Replace all that with faith, because they do intend to be with you. Look at this, have faith. They're saying, please replace doubt with faith and have faith. And they know they have to replace their doubt with faith to have faith to move forward. So they're finding faith, you know. Every time I connect with certain, I get like Depeche Mode songs coming in my mind. Reach out and touch faith. I've got Personal Jesus in my head. Okay. Or You've Got to Have Faith by George Michael. Steady progress. They are going to come to you, definitely. Just may take a little bit of time. So the Knight of Pentacles, you know, this is a yes from heaven. It's showing you, yes, they are doing the work. They are realizing things about themselves. It's just taking a little bit of time, because slow and steady wins the race, and you are a long-term goal. And they know it's a twin flame connection. They may not know the label. Some of them do. But they know you have a love like nothing else. Okay, someone as well, I know this is a strange thing to say, but someone may really like Lord of the Rings. Okay, because I'm seeing that, what's the elf guy in Lord of the Rings? Because some of them they could like Lord of the Rings, the film, and that's a sign there. It's not a Q&A, Jake, okay? So, you know, they could be liking Lord of the Rings, or that may mean something. Okay, or the guy who plays Lord of the Rings, what is his name? Is it Orlando Bloom who plays you know which one I mean, don't you? I'm not a massive Lord of the Rings fan, I've seen it, but the elf guy, elving guy, or the fairy man, or whatever his name is it Legolas, or is it Legolas, something like that? If I got it wrong, you know, never mind, but it may resonate with someone anyway, that's what I'm getting connected to there. So what else is coming through? Yeah, they're saying, I watch you when no one is looking. So they're definitely spying on you, watching your social media. They've got an eye on you, and this could be happening late at night when there's no one around if they're with someone else. They could also be watching you when they're at work. They're showing me binoculars. Okay, I'm seeing binoculars. It's like they're watching you with binoculars. Now, I'm not saying they're doing that, but it's like they're showing me they're spying on you. So there's definitely a lot of spying going on. And a lot of them could be watching you at work as well. So they could be at work watching you. It could be late at night when they're watching you as well. And I just can't be with you right now. So again, there is a delay because they're working out what the next steps are. You know, it's steady progress. It's taking time. That's what you need to know. Legoland, yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's good that you just told me. I don't know how to spell it either, but I think it will resonate with someone watching. Got to say what I see, what they tell me. So, you know, even if it makes no sense to me why I'm saying it. So they're saying to you, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it. So they're definitely going to move towards you and communicate. They're just working out how to. So what they want to say is decisions. They're saying, you know, it's up to me now to make and follow through on my decisions. And I'm asking you to be patient with that. This is a great time of change for me. And I can't rush things as I'm taking my time to do it right. So they're not ignoring you. They're working out what to do and what to say. I hope that helps, okay? So that was Sagittarius. Very powerful reading again there. So thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help. I've done as well for Tuesday. Tuesday's Divine Masculine reading that I just recorded before I started because I recorded Tuesday's videos because of time jump when I'm doing the videos. It was very powerful. I've done an extended reading on that for members. So I finished the reading because I would never kind of make you pay for an extended reading. But what I've done is like I've kind of ended the reading on Tuesday. Felt like I'd said everything I needed to say. And then I went into an extra karmic reading based around that for members on the Tuesday. So, you know, being a member is going to be really, you know, like beneficial to my members watching because you're going to get extra readings because I may do more of that in the future. Okay, so next time we're doing then is Capricorn. So if your person is a Capricorn, okay, whether it's your crush or it's your divine masculine or, you know, the person you're thinking about, what's going on with them this week from now until next Thursday? What's on the mind? Memories, thinking about you. So your person's definitely going to be thinking about you, nostalgic, maybe looking at pictures of you, rereading old messages you've sent or interactions, thinking about you. You're on their mind, you're in their head. And you may well be thinking about them too. So it's going to be like a real pull or a drawback to each other. And this could also be because of a celebration. So it could have been your birthday, so you could be a Libra, or they may be thinking about the celebrations ahead again. I connected with this in another message not long ago as well, another sign. So they could also be thinking again about upcoming celebrations, and it's bringing memories up. So maybe you've spent Christmas together before, or you've talked about it, or you've spent Halloween together or Thanksgiving, and it's bringing up memories. It's making them nostalgic. It's putting them into fear and pain because they're thinking, oh, all the good times are coming over the next 3 months and I'm not going to be able to share that with you. You know, that's the energy they're in right now, thinking, I'm not sharing that with you and I want to. And they're thinking about all the times they've missed out on birthdays, celebrations, occasions, and it's putting them in their own head. Okay, so they're in pain because they're missing you and you're going to feel that pulling on you, okay? Yeah, they want to take action. So definitely wanting to do something, to take action. They want to make more memories with you. They're definitely feeling passionate towards you. You know, they're feeling hot towards you. They want you. And they're thinking, right, what can I do to change the circumstances? How can I light the fire in you and us? There's fear, a lot of fear on this though, because I feel it makes them nervous to be vulnerable. Okay, the angels are listening, so pray. And that's a message for you as well. You know, if you're worried about anything, says dropping everything on the floor. If you're worried about anything, pray. Especially if you feel like there's tower moments, chaos, things happening like that, okay? Quick things happening. Call on your angels because they are listening to you. And I feel they are praying in their own way as well. And you're receiving messages in nature. So, for example, if they're asking for help in some way through prayer, they're receiving messages in nature. It could be like they see a bee or you see a bee. And obviously you know more about what these signs mean. So, for example, you know if you see a specific animal or insect or a sign in nature, you know what it means because you research it and you understand it. They may not know, but they know there are definitely being shown that something is happening. And I feel they may be seeing deers, not stags, deers, because that's a sign of your energy being all around them. Sorry, I keep knocking these over, guys. My hands have got a mind of their own. It's our channel, you see. Yeah, they want to come in with a romantic gesture because they know you're waiting for that. They know you're waiting for them to do something. And they want to come in with a romantic gesture. They want to open up to you. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to love you. They want to. They just want to come in a balanced way. And they're thinking about that right now. How can I come in a balanced way? What do I need to do to balance the energy of this connection? What do I need to release if they're in a karmic cycle? What do I need to release to move forward towards you the right way? Because something is in the way. So again, it could be a karmic cycle. It could be whatever the delay is or the block, okay? What do I need to let go of to be able to move towards you? And also they're trying to understand what this relationship is, how they feel about you, why it's different than with anyone else. The High Priestess, I want to understand this. I want to understand you. So a lot of you may have pulled your energy back and you may be being a bit mysterious. Maybe you're not posting as much on social media or you're being a bit quiet. And they're wondering what you're doing. So there's a lot of curiosity going on there. These cards are making me wait for the cards when they're flying on the floor. They're saying the weight of my life is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. I need peace. So many of them are having sleepless nights or they can't get to sleep. They may be having restless nights. They may be dreaming for a few hours and then they wake up again. So there could be a lot of tiredness around them as well. And you could well be picking up on that. So they're really working out what the next steps are. Yeah, they're wondering why you're quiet on social media. They may be quiet on social media, but they're actually wondering why you're quiet on social media. So many of you may have pulled your energy back. You may not be sharing as much on social media, or you may be a bit aloof. And they're wondering why, where are you, what have you got going on? And they may be triggered by that. But they're really saying this to you as well. I'm not active on your social media or liking your posts and acting like I don't care because I'm afraid that if I show it in any way, everyone will know I love you and want you. And this will cause more drama as I'm not free yet. So if they're not free to be with you yet because they're with someone else or they're dealing with something else, they're afraid that if they show you, even on social media by liking a picture or commenting, if they show you that energy, everyone's going to know, and then it could bring questions up, it could cause chaos, upheaval, and they're trying to protect you as well. So they think that, they're feeling like they want to protect you and they're feeling very protective of you in that way. Because, for example, if they're with someone else and they perhaps like your picture, it could cause an argument and then their karmic partner could cause problems for you. And if they're single, they're actually wondering what you're doing. So I feel they are very curious about what you're doing right now. If something is in the way, they're going to deal with that. They are asking for assistance. They can't stay away from you and they're very upset right now that they aren't spending time with you. And they want to make more memories with you. So if they are in something, they've got to release that. But they're thinking about that right now. I hope that helps, okay? So I hope that resonates with someone watching. Okay, I'm just going to put these cards back. So we've got 2 more signs to do. We've got Aquarius and Pisces to do. So thank you all for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. Who have we got in the house? We've got Victoria, Becca, Donna, thank you for being here. Okay, let's do Aquarius then. So if your person is an Aquarius, okay, your masculine or the person you're thinking about, what are they going through this week from today until like next Thursday? They may be busy with family, they may have a family, or they may be thinking about having a family. So first of all, if they are in a family, if they are in a family unit, for example, if they've got kids or they're married or they're with anyone else, they may be busy with that this week. They could have something going on. So there could be like a family event or a holiday or something they've got going on that they are giving their time and attention to. Doesn't mean they don't love you and they're not thinking about you. It just means they may be busy with something else they can't get out of. Also, there could be something going on in their family. So this could be family as in brothers, sisters, mum, dad, not like a family they've built for themselves. It could be their blood relation, something's going on. They could also be thinking about having a family with you and what that would actually be like and how they can make that happen. So you take it how it resonates with your situation and what's going on. Yeah, they're feeling burdens. There's definitely burdens. So I'm feeling it's more like burdens around what they're currently in or what they've currently got or what they're currently dealing with than, burden with you. Because I feel like if they had a family with you, they wouldn't feel burdened by it. This is more about what they're dealing with. So something going on in their family or their life right now is causing them a burden, and that's what they are dealing with this week, okay? So if they're silent or quiet, that's the reason why. So this week you're going to be connected through the 5D, and that will bring clarity, especially if you don't know what's going on, or perhaps you're worried about things, or you're stressing about the connection, or feeling like they don't care or they're quiet. It's not true. They've got family stuff going on that you may not even be aware of. They're saying our love is a twin flame connection. So they feel very connected with you anyway. The 5D connection is very strong. They're feeling pulled to you. There's a lot of energy there. See, in this card now, I'm not picking up on what I picked up on before. I'm not picking up on the Lord of the Rings thing at all in this connection here, in this reading. So it shows how the angels grab certain things out, okay? So this is showing you they feel connected to you. They feel you're the one. So the feelings aren't different because they're busy with something else. They still love you and want you. And they give me that song by Kylie Minogue, I still love you. Is it Je ne sais pas pourquoi? They give me that song. I still want you, whatever it is. An old one. That one anyway. And they're saying you have a hold on me. So no matter what they're going through, you have a hold on them. They still want you. You could be a fire sign, but you don't have to be. It's just something else coming through. This isn't a Q&A oracle, okay? So, this is about the energy that's coming through here. So what your person is saying to you is, I want you, you have a hold on me. You have a hold on me. And they're battling the demons around that, okay? Because there could be things they've got going on with family right now, and they're battling the demons around wanting you, desiring you, because they can't stop thinking about you. Especially if they are feeling like you're the forbidden fruit or they shouldn't be around you. This is what they're feeling. They're dealing with their own fear. And they're saying, you inspire great things in me. So they are your masculine. This is showing this to you. If any of you are questioning what this journey is, they are your divine masculine. It's clear there. But obviously you know for sure. But they are feeling it. I feel they're feeling all the desire, all the longing, all the lust for you, all the passion. Some of them could be having heartburn or indigestion, okay, because they want you so badly. But they're dealing with something in their life and it's like they can't get out of that. So there's a lot they've got going on, but they still want you. So I feel once they've dealt with this family situation, they're going to be back in touch, okay? And they're also afraid of what people think. I'm releasing my fears about what other people think, like their family, to finally put their own needs first and follow their heart. And they're saying, I have good news, I want to share it with you. So they're going to come forward and share some good news. It could be something about the family. Maybe there's been an illness or there's been something going on, and they're going to give you good news about it, or there's good news coming in. When they've got over whatever it is, they're going to come back in. That you could also be a Libra. Okay, so I've got other signs coming through here as well. So you could be a Libra. It says, I am ready to commit to our love. But this is Libra energy where we are currently in real time. So in real time, they want to actually balance this connection with you and commit to you. And they're thinking about that too. How can I commit to you? How can I come in right? And they can't talk right now because they're dealing with something. They're saying, I don't know what to say. The words won't come out. So let me contact you when I do have the right words and I do know what to say. I don't want to mess this up. So if you're thinking, should I reach out? No, let them come to you. It's very likely they can't talk right now because they're dealing with this family thing they've got going on. And they're saying, trust me, I need to do this my way, even if my way doesn't make sense to you. My way will work out for our love. I'm just afraid of change and I will handle it. I'm afraid of being left alone. I'm afraid don't leave me. So I feel a lot of them have also got to release a situation. And that's also what they're in fear about. They know they've got to leave something behind and deal with that. And that's what their intention is. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Yeah, when you're coming into a live Q&A, I keep saying Q&A. I'm going to stop doing that. When you're coming into a live, guys, please read the description box. Okay? You can't just assume that I'm doing a Q&A. Because then obviously it's going to cause problems. I mean, it's very clear. Even the thumbnail's different today. So that's why I made it so different, the thumbnail. There's a different colour and everything than the Q&A one. And my mods are putting it all over the chat. It's in the description box as well. It's in the title. So make sure you're reading before you do anything. okay? Because that's how you protect yourself at the end. You can't just assume that I'm doing a Q&A, okay? You want me for a Q&A, I'm going to be live tomorrow for a Q&A. Okay, so we're finishing off the signs now. Yeah, well, from now on, make sure you read, okay? Obviously, you know, there's nothing you can do about your donation either, okay? It's just one of them things. So make sure you're reading the description or paying attention, you know? So pay attention to what's going on in the chat, because sometimes I'll say to you when I'm doing a Q&A, you know, let me catch up and don't donate, and then people do. So obviously, you know, I'm grateful for donations. I mean, if anyone wants to send me an energy exchange doing this live, that's fine. But I'm not doing a Q&A on this live, okay? Okay, so we're going to do Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, if your person is a Pisces or you're connecting with a Pisces, what's going on with them this week, okay? So what's going on with your Pisces? Oh, thank you, Spartan. Have a great day, honey. Have a great time at work. Okay, your person is going through something financial and they're working out what to do, okay? They've got financial worries. They may not feel good enough for you because of this. Okay, so they may feel they need to have more money before they can actually be with you. And that's what they're working on. Yeah, that may be causing a stalemate or something that's they feel stuck in. They may be stuck in a job they don't like, or they're trying to deal with things. They may be stuck in a cycle with someone. They've got money. Joint money things where they've got to have a joint bank account with a comic partner, for example, or they could be stuck in something financially they need to release. So they feel stuck right now because they've got financial worries or financial things going on. And you may not even be aware of that because they may not have said that to you. But it's all part of their spiritual growth, and they will overcome it. They will move forward. So regardless, they're going to move forward toward you. It's like nothing's going to stop them from communicating with you and being with you. They just feel stuck in their life, okay, because of that. And that's what they're in their head about. So if they are quiet, silent, distant, it's because they are thinking about money and thinking about their life and what they need to change and do. And it could be causing some fear in them. So they're indifferent because of that. You know, this is the King of Swords, thinking, overthinking, procrastinating. And that's why you've got to have patience. So the message for you is patience is power. So you've got to be patient with what your masculine is going through right now because they're in the head. So they may not be in the right head space to come forward yet. They're working stuff out, but it's not going to stop them from moving forward. Some of them will anyway. They may just not tell you what's going on, and that's the dealing with something financial that they feel stuck in or trapped by. And they're also finding patience in the situation because they may be a little bit frustrated. They may be a little bit impatient with themselves as well about the situation in general. And the angels are asking them to be patient with themselves because patience is power. You know, when we have patience, everything moves forward at the right time. So you got with the Wheel of Fortune, destined opportunity. So they feel like you are a destined opportunity. You know, they feel like you're meant to be together. And there may also be a destined opportunity for them to sort out their finances. But I feel this message is showing you that they know that you belong together. And that's what they're planning on doing, being with you, making decisions based around you, working out the finances, sorting things out. Because of this stuck energy, there it is again, stalemate and indecision. You may even see 222. So there's definitely a block in some way. I feel it's financial. And that's what they're working out now, how to overcome this block and this obstacle to move things forward to be with you, how to overcome this stalemate situation, how to move forward, okay? And they're saying to you, so let's enjoy this phase. So it's like just being okay with where you are right now. You know, not trying to rush anything forward or make anything happen, just allowing things to breathe and be. And the message coming through is the Tower. My life is falling apart financially, or they're going through something. My life is falling apart and it's scaring me, but I know it's necessary change because it's spiritual growth. Okay, they're going through spiritual growth for this Tower. So whatever this Tower is, and for many of them, it will be financial stuff. They're working through that this week to be able to be free. Yeah, look at this, what they're saying. You are my one. You are my one. Let me see what the other card is. So you are my one. They're saying to you, if I seem distracted with others or by my physical 3D life, i.e. money, remember the truth, you are my one. You are my forever, and nobody could ever take your place in my heart or my life. I am finding my way back to you where I belong. So nothing's going to stop them from being with you. They give me that song, nothing's going to stop my love for you, or nothing's going to stop my love for you. So if they're not replying to you, They're saying, I'm not ignoring your messages. I read and reread every one. I just need time to figure out what to say to you and how to say it so I don't mess it up. And their ears are ringing. My ears have been hurting, ringing and burning as I connect with my true self and my ability to listen with love. This is happening so I can be a better listener and a better lover, and you may be experiencing this too. So you could be having ear activation, ears ringing, things happening with your ears. So they're not meaning to ignore you or be distant. They're just working out how to get themselves out of whatever financial mess they seem to be in. And that's what they're going through. Very powerful. Okay, so that's all the signs. So we've done your sign and their sign. And hopefully that will bring in a little bit more guidance for the week ahead, as well as everything else that we go on the channel. So if you have enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments after. And let me know in the chat. So how's this been, guys? Did you enjoy it? Give me fear there. Hey, Karina, I've just finished now, honey. This was a horoscope reading. So did you all enjoy it? Let me know. If you did, let me know. But I'm going to be doing these weekly. I've enjoyed doing it as well, so that's nice. Yeah, it's really nice to have a relaxed, because obviously on Q&As it's all a bit busy and hectic as well. So even though I'm talking non-stop for like 3 hours, it's still really nice to come on and do this. So, yeah, there we go. Let me put my cards back into where they go. So, thank you all for being here. I'm sending you so much love. I'm going to put my cards away before I jump off. So, let me know in the chat what you're all up to today. Put these cards back. What you're all up to. I'll have 5 minutes with you before I go off. So, let me know in the chat what you're all up to today. What have you got going on? What's happening in your lives today? What have you got happening? I can have the day off now because I've done my work this morning. So I've done a lot of work this morning, so I could do this live. And I might go and have a hot chocolate this afternoon. I might have a walkabout. I haven't been out the house for a while because I've been busy. So, hey, Minnie, great to see you, honey. Karina says, I would love to have been I missed it. Don't worry, honey. You can watch it back or you can be on the next one. And the next one will be next Thursday. I mean, I didn't announce when I was going to do this because I wasn't 100% sure. You know, I just wanted to make sure I came on. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, you know, I was definitely going to do it on a Thursday. And that's what I'm going to do. Because I do the Warriors readings on a Thursday. And now I can do... because I don't do a Q&A on a Thursday. So my plan is to do a horoscope reading every Thursday. Obviously, unless I'm on holiday or anything else is going on. We've got Halloween week coming up, and I always tend to have some time off around then. I've got Scarefest booked as well, which I'm so excited about. So going to Scarefest at Alton Towers on the Tuesday, the 28th. So I'm looking forward to that. Me and Lisa are going. Go on some roller coasters and get scared to death in the scare mazes. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, there's the Depeche Mode thing coming up as well. Depeche Mode's film's coming out and they've got it on at cinemas. So I might go and see that if I can get tickets for that as well. So that's coming up around Halloween week as well. And then obviously we've got Halloween. And what I always do on Halloween, what I like to do, especially when I'm single, you know, because obviously, you know, I was in my karmic relationship, wasn't I? So I'm going to have a scare fest. I'm going to watch all the Scream films. Because I love doing that, okay? And the last time I did that was when I was single last time. Obviously, I say I'm single. We know we're never really single as a divine feminine, but you know what I mean. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to watch all the Scream films. And I'll have to do it over 2 days because there's no way I can watch them all now in one day because there's too many of them. I've got all of them. But I love doing that Halloween. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Let me know in the chat. Are you up to anything exciting? It's not long now. I am going to do an extra reading on Halloween as well. Some spooky reading like I normally do. Something spooky, okay, for Halloween. Always dress up and do something spooky, don't I? So I'll have to think what I'm going to do. I've got an idea. Yeah, so there you go. So, oh, thank you, Donna, for jumping in. Thank you, Em. So have a wonderful day, everyone. No one's talking to me in the chat, so I'm going to go off. So thank you for being with me. I'm sending you all so much love. Oh, you're doing your rituals, Karina. I knew you would be doing. So that's good as well that you're doing those things. And obviously you'll feel his energy all around you as well. So thank you for spending 3 hours with me if you've been on. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you for the next horoscopes, hopefully this time next week. So have a great week and a great weekend. And I'll see you for a live Q&A in the morning. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.